The earth trembles and cracks, buildings are reduced to rubble under an unseen force. The wind howls. The villain stands over the hero laughing. Bloody and beaten, the hero smirks as expected. He had a plan. The villain's voice booms, praising the hero's strength. The hero, lying defeated, responds with a defiant "shut up." The hero looks up, his eyes full of pain. "Kill me." The villain laughs, "You're the only one worthy." The villain replies, "No, I am not the one who will be killing you." The villain vows to put the hero on death row, regretting his promise. The villain declares the hero will be judged by the laws of the land. The villain thinks to himself, regretting his decision, "I should have killed this bastard when I had the chance." However, Hwang has been sentenced to death. The hero's plan worked. To keep Hwang's abilities in check, he's fitted with a device. He is locked in Luckulus prison. Hwang is locked in Cell 5, sub-basement of Luckulus prison. His smile reflects the loss of the other heroes. The news echoes, a joint funeral will be held tonight. Friends and allies of the hero are among the fallen heroes. The broadcast praises the fallen. "Seo Kangyu, you are sick, rest, why are you watching TV?" The broadcast continues, revealing the hero's brother is a prison officer at Seo prison. The prisoner calls the officer, "Hyung, that jerk Hwang, as expected." Hwang screams in his cell, regret filling his mind, "Kang Yu." The female hero berates Hwang's decision. Heroes save people, not kill them. The female hero argues for due process. Villains also have the right to judgment. The hero makes the villain promise not to kill anyone in front of his colleagues. Hwang declares to the captured hero, "No matter what." Seo Kangho replies with a bandaged face, "I agree too." Seo Kangho says justice must be served by law and enforced by guards. The prison officer reveals Hwang's execution date to the hero, next week. The hero responds, "I will take part in it." Seo Kangho says, "Leave the rest to us, let's greet your colleagues." The hero's brother, Seo Kangho, walks past flowers in protests for the fallen heroes. And like that, after a week, the fallen heroes are mourned. Seo Kangho looks on, holding a flower. It's the day of Hwang's execution. People visit the fallen hero's memorial. The day of the execution arrives. A picture of Seo Kangho reads, "My brother." Seo Kangho sheds tears, questioning why Hwang isn't dead. Seung-hwan grins, knowing his plan failed. A memorial with incense and flowers shows the hero's brother, Seo Kangho, who also died. Seo Kangyu is at a memorial site grieving, "Mr. Seo Kangyu." The female officer says, "It's been a long time," looking down at Kangyu. Jo Seon, prison warden of Luckulus prison, asks, "Can we have a talk for a few moments?" Seo Kangyu is presented with a tablet. "What is this?" He sees it's a video about Hwang's execution. The warden shows the hero a video. This is footage from Hwang's execution, though. Guards wheel Hwang by. Seung-hwan says, "Hey you." A guard looks over. Hwang studies the guard. "You look like Seo Kangyu, are you two siblings?" He asks why he is a guard. Hwang is confused. "Who is the elder one among you guys?" He wonders how they are related. Hwang, strapped and bound, asks, "Feel after killing a person?" Seo Kangho is shocked and wonders why. Hwang asks if the guard feels anything after killing people like him. Hwang remarks, "They burst apart from the slightest touch like soap bubbles." The prison officer thinks, "I feel guilty even executing someone like you." The hero wakes up from a nightmare. Another nightmare of the villain's execution, and the seat now holds him. The video of Hwang shows him covered in blood, calling the guards murderers. Kangho's shocked face fills the screen, horrified by Hwang's last words. The warden admits to having nightmares, but someone has to guard the prisoners. Seo Kangho, the officer, mutters, "I am only fulfilling my duty as a prison guard. Now." Before Hwang's execution, he's asked if he has any last words. Hwang continues, "So who is the elder one among the two of you?" The guards push the final button in the execution room. A robotic arm lowers down. Seo Kang-yu watches the execution video, eyes widened. He struggles to speak, processing Hwang Seung-hwan's final words and the events that transpired. Right when the execution happens, the video feed cuts out. What the power? A frantic officer shouts, "The prisoner has," while Kang-yu thinks as expected. An unexpected EMP attack occurred. Hwang Seung-hwan smirks, "No one can kill me except for that guy." An explosion rocks the room as Officer Seo Kang-ho yells, "Everyone get down." A prison officer screams into his radio for backup. "The prisoner, we need some guards for backup." A prison officer yells into his radio, "I will repeat it again. The prisoner has unlocked the controlling device." Kang-yu is shocked. Above ground, a monster yells while Kang-yu screams internally as if boo, OOM, echoing inside his head. A powerful surge explodes. The EMP attack disabled the prison's security, including Hwang Seung-hwan's device. A sinister grin spreads across Hwang Seung-hwan's face as he asks, "In my opinion, you are the elder one." The guard screams, falling backward. "Right," Seung-hwan echoes, filled with anger and madness. The officer slams his fist with anger and hate on the hero, screaming with rage. Seung-hwan asks, "I am correct, aren't I?" "You." A guard stands before him. A female officer states, "You must receive the judgment of the law. You must accept it." Blood splatters as a prison officer screams, "You monstrous bastard." Amidst the rubble and chaos, the hero plummets downwards. He falls through the debris and smoke of the prison. Amidst the prison's destruction, Hwang Seung-hwan whispers, "Well," a wide, crazed smile spreading across his face. Seung-hwan says, "I guess I'll just have to ask Seo Kang-yu." The controlling device has been released from every prisoner. Chaos spreads among the prisoners. Despite the chaos, the prison thought they prevented escape. Many guards are locked inside with the prisoners, who initiated the EMP attack. The female officer reflects, "We are still investigating it, Hero Seo Kang-yu," as they investigate the escape. The female officer requests control of the riot at Luckulus prison. Kang-yu replies, "Of course." The hero speaks, but in one condition. He is interrupted with a woman's glare. Explosions erupt. "Open the door," prisoners scream as chaos unfolds. "My colleagues used to say that." The villain's anger reaches new heights. "Die. A hero's job is to save, not kill." The prisoners riot, believing justice is the law. The prison staff are surrounded by a mob of prisoners. Prison guards are thrown into the air. It is pure chaos. Prisoners scream in terror as the source of the EMP attack is revealed to all. The scene shifts, revealing the hero's goal. "Let me in Luckulus prison, not as a hero." Kang-yu reveals himself, shocking the prisoners. "I am the prison guard, Seo Kang-yu." Prisoners question why a hero wears a prison guard's uniform. Hwang Seung-hwan smiles with glee and shouts, "Die." The transformed prisoners surround the hero, closing in with monstrous intent. Undeterred, Seo Kang-yu stands his ground in his prison guard uniform. The monstrous prisoners are on a rampage, crushing everything beneath their feet. Nothing is safe. As the prison crumbles, Kang-yu screams, "Is this what Hwang Seung-hwan wanted all along?" The prisoners are bloodied and massacred. The prison guard Kang-yu enters the scene. "What the?" he exclaims, horrified. The prison officer's scream is loud. His mind begins to twist. The prisoners are told that from the first floor onward, it's under the government's orders. A series of panels show the prison's sub-basements, from the personal rooms to level 5. Standing atop a pile of bodies, Seung-hwan remarks, "All the way to sub-basement 5. Kang-yu, wearing his prison guard uniform, declares, "I will be in charge of it." Jo Seon is the prison warden of Luckulus prison, where the hero is imprisoned. Guards hear the warden's order and react with shock. "Execution? What are you talking about?" The hero yells at Seo Kang-ho, asking if he plans to kill them all. The hero claims he has killed too many people. The warden asks the prisoners if they think it is unfair for them to die. Other inmates chime in, reminding everyone about Kalita and Brooke's kill counts. Cade says he's barely killed anyone. Other inmates shout to call a lawyer and question who he is to kill them. The prisoners continue to argue, calling the situation unfair. Jo Seon looks annoyed by the noise, unimpressed with their complaints about being human beings. While the warden seems unfazed, a nearby prisoner is introduced as Choi Gu-won, guilty of murder and assault. In an instant, Choi Gu-won unleashes a powerful energy attack at the floor. Jo Seon stands unfazed, as Choi Gu-won's energy attack spreads throughout the prison floor. With a surge of power, Choi Gu-won declares, "I'm escaping." As the dust settles, nearby prisoners stare in disbelief, now realizing the gravity of Choi Gu-won's actions. Escape is now a very real possibility. Jo Seon addresses the prisoners, his offer veiled in deadly intent. He gives them a choice. Jo Seon's offer hangs in the air: obey him or meet your end. From the back of the room, an inmate speaks up, suggesting resistance is the only choice. Both deaths are the same, aren't they? The inmate continues, finding the negotiation terms unreasonable, stating it isn't a negotiation. Jo Seon's offer is mercy itself, as prisoners start to question his true motives for being a prison guard. Suddenly, several inmates agree that they would rather die than obey. Me, and me too. Jo Seon's power surges as he prepares to enforce his deadly offer on the prisoners. Jo Seon commands, "Focus," judging the inmates' actions to be careless and foolish. One inmate recalls how he killed a second-tier hero with teamwork. Another prisoner questions its truth. Jo Seon smirks, revealing he suspected the inmates would choose death. Okay, don't be intimidated by their reputation. One prisoner speaks, planning to kill the hero for freedom. Is it you? Jo Seon oversees the inmates, dividing them by their individual threat levels. The prisoners' lives are now in his hands. Jo Seon separates the prisoners by threat level, with serial killers on the first floor. Jo Seon has separated the prisoners. Sub-basement 1 houses those who endangered a town. Sub-basement 2 holds those who threatened a city. Jo Seon continues to sort the prisoners, sending those who threatened a country to Sub-basement 3. Jo Seon sorts those who endangered a continent into Sub-basement 5. Among them is Hwang Seung-hwan. The narrator notes there are only 3 prisoners who endangered the world. Jo Seon muses that even amongst these prisoners, there will be levels of power. Jo Seon stands among his strongest prisoners. "Confess your," he begins, his eyes gleaming. Jo Seon pauses, about to ask the Sub-basement 5 prisoners to confess your sins. Jo Seon notices tension growing among the prisoners. They really don't like each other. Jo Seon says he can kill time until Seo Kang-yu arrives. However, the first floor is strange. The narrator says everyone is uniting around a particular prisoner as a center. Hilason is introduced, an inmate who can strengthen enemies by shouting loudly. The prisoners discuss how many people the hero killed. He killed 10 people. The inmate reveals the hero killed 10 people, and his target was pregnant. The warden muses aloud, stating he's going to use his power and questions how strong the prison really is. An inmate accuses the hero of catching Hwang Seung-hwan. He did nothing for equality. Jo Seon grins menacingly, the red glow of energy reflecting in his teeth. "We will let you meet your colleagues." Jo Seon shouts to grab everyone's attention, as a powerful energy envelops the prisoners. The prisoners' attack is now in motion, with dangerous energy flying towards the hero. Overwhelmed by the power, the hero can only utter "W what?" as the attack begins. The inmate looks down in shock, exclaiming, "What the heck?" The attack has utterly devastated the other prisoners. The hero is consumed by the attack, an overwhelming, destructive force. Has the hero lost? The hero has jumped into the air and kicked with all his force. The power causes an eruption. The massive eruption of power sends the other prisoners flying like ragdolls. With the prisoners defeated, the dust settles. The destruction is revealed as the camera pans toward the prison. Though injured and overwhelmed, the hero prepares to retaliate after the prisoners' surprise attack. A deafening roar echoes as the prisoners are blown away, shocked by the hero's power. The hero stands amidst the chaos. Prisoners are blown away by his power. The warden commands, "Move." The prisoners shout to stop him as they launch their attack. Amidst the dust, a new order echoes. A powerful force commands, "I said stop him." Amidst the carnage, prisoners scream as they are blown away by an unseen force. AAH. The hero looks on at the carnage, whispering, "It doesn't make sense." Bodies litter the floor, a testament to his unexpected power. The hero, despite his incredible power, has left a trail of destruction. The scene shifts to the aftermath, execution completed. Bloodied bodies litter the prison floor. A horrifying pile of bodies lies before him. How many people did they kill? He wonders if it was hundreds. He is given a choice now. The prison warden gives the hero an ultimatum: activate the device or die now. An enormous hand crashes down. Seo Kang-ho steps forward ready to fight, drawing strength from rage. Ignoring Seo Kang-ho, a guard begs the other inmates to calm down. He yells that he will turn on the control device. The prisoner yells for the control device, desperate. He shouts for them to give it to him. The prisoner's eyes glow purple as he gets his hands on the device. Yes, damn. The prisoner holds the control device and yells, "Had I been you, I'd have never let go of it." His eyes lock on a target. The prisoner looks up, confused. The villain Tome once told him something important. The prisoner recalls Tome's words, "Those who don't have physical abilities are really pitiful." Purple chains tighten. They'll never know how exhilarating it is to crush people. The prisoner relishes the feeling of power. Is this what ecstasy feels like? Does it feel like smashing an egg with your fist? A prison officer watches as the prisoner presses a button. A door opens to a brightly lit hallway. The prisoner can feel the energy emanating from it. The shadowy figure stands before the prisoner with glowing eyes. I heard noises from outside. The shadowy figure is Chuck Fielder, a cannibal in solitary confinement. It's been a while, Seo Kang-yu hero. The title card appears with the question, "Do you remember me?" Seo Kang-ho's brother is face to face with the cannibal Chuck Fielder. That's not a very good thing though. Chuck remembers something. "I knew we would meet like this." Seo Kang-ho is tied to a large stone. Is the villain keeping his word? Chuck stares intently, his eyes glowing. "Wasn't it noisy because I just killed them?" The prisoner's power is not working as intended. He declares, "I'll have to kill you too." Chuck Fielder screams out to Seo Kang-ho. Red energy explodes and the hero glares in anger. This might be the final confrontation. She looks up with a shocked expression, whispering no, as she is tied down. The villain is talking with someone, perhaps his allies. He tells them to subdue instead of kill. He notices they are dissatisfied. Chuck asks Seo Kang-ho if he knows why he kills, then declares, "I have no interest." Red energy surrounds Chuck Fielder as he lunges. In that person. The cannibal roars, "That's why, I wanted to be memorable to that person." The prisoner continues to explain his dark desires. In that person's life, I'll be the most memorable. It leaves an imprint on both of their eyes. Red energy swirls around them. Chuck Fielder's abilities manifest around Seo Kang-ho. As proof, I remember everyone I killed. Chuck Fielder asks, look back at each person. He is engulfed in purple energy focused on this kid. Seo Kang-ho's brother feels the power from the prisoner. Still, is this because he is a solitary prisoner? The prisoner realizes he is outmatched. Still, I guess there was no chance of avoiding it. Chuck giggles, enjoying the torment. Before I die, one thing, do you remember the people you killed to get here? The prisoner retorts, no, scums like you are not worth remembering. She shouts, Kang-yu, no. The prison officer Seo Kang-ho is worried about his brother. The prisoner whispers, Mr. Kang-yu, wouldn't this be memorable? His brother is impaled on a red spear. He is ready to fight, surrounded by red energy and purple energy. Is that all? The prisoner wonders what is left of Chuck Fielder's spell as he looks down. To cut down your comrades without hesitation. The prisoner struggles to understand what's happening. It's an illusion, isn't it? The prisoner attacks Seo Kang-yu's comrades. Red energy surrounds everything, obscuring our view. The prisoner says, and, I'm no longer a hero, just a prison guard. The illusion continues. You are a monster just like H-Wang. Seo Kang-ho kneels, blood dripping from his arm as he stares down at an illusion of a comrade. Seo Kang-yu is in shock and confusion. All around him is a red fog. Seo Kang-yu looks down at the object in his hands, whispering, what? Seo Kang-yu is stunned. The prisoner yells, "When will you come down, Seo Kang-yu?" The prisoner looks up at the boy who is trapped and tied down. "Should I just come up there?" The villain asks Sinka, "When will we start?" A purple machine floats in the sky. The prisoner declares he's here. He is asked, "Who?" He ominously answers, "This person." The girl declares, grinning with twisted glee, "He's my friend." Seo Kang-ho appears on a monitor, asking if the woman is married to Sinka. She smiles and confirms she is Shinka's wife. Cannies asks if Hwang Seung-hwan was her husband. Gato confirms, but asks if she used her EMP attack to save him. The man scoffs, calling the hero useless when it comes to human development. He declares he was *a hero. The woman above grins maniacally. Sinka appears in a panel above, looking worried. Her captors tell her to pick one. The eye of the mysterious figure glows. He declares the survivor of the two candidates will be his partner. He wonders which one it will be. The crazy woman grins, her eyes glowing. Who will be chosen to survive? She praises Seo Kang-yu's work. Bodies are strewn around him, hinting at the prison's chaos. He cleared the first floor quickly, but going forward, prison officer Seo warns of exponentially stronger prisoners. He suggests they take a break. Jo Seon states he'll go down right away. Sinka demands they open the door and is granted her request. The guards escort Sinka deeper into the prison. She demands they make it out alive to see. Seo Kang-ho asks about guard presence. Sinka learns communications are down past the first floor. A bloodied guard lies gasping on the floor. The intercom states the devices on the fifth floor are working. It's as if someone wants them to come. A guard screams for help, his body bloodied and bruised. Something has already found its way to the fifth floor. The woman moves her hand forward, ready to attack. The prison's metal door bursts open, alarms blaring. The mysterious figure states, "They want us to watch. What is he planning?" The guards hesitantly agree to proceed, with one saying, "I'll be going then." Sinka authorizes them to open the first basement floor. Sinka warns them to be careful. Basement floor 1 will be more difficult. The officer's face appears in the security monitors. The difference will be very drastic. An intense battle begins on basement floor 1. Two guards scream and attack. The woman is shocked to see Seo Kang-yu. She asks him to worry about himself. Seo Kang-yu blocks her attack, surprised she is here. Isn't this? The woman is confused, but the hulking villain is excited he caught the Warden. He asks if it worked out for the better. Prisoners yell out excitedly. They have the Warden, Jo Seon, at their mercy. The prisoners have overwhelmed floor 1. Jo Seon looks on in disbelief, muttering, "What?" The villain grins. He's ready to fight Jo Seon in this confined space. The villain is surrounded in a bright red aura. Is he about to make a powerful move? Jo Seon prepares to fight, stealing his gaze as he states, "Starting from basement floor 2, don't follow me down." Jo Seon warns that it is dangerous. Sinka nervously agrees to send the guards down. An alarm sounds for Seo Kang-yu. A voice ominously states Tomoki, who Tome captured, is in a solitary cell on the floor. Jo Seon is aware of Tomoki's presence. He narrows his eyes, steeling himself. The prisoners inside Tomoki's solitary cell react to the commotion outside. Sinka angrily curses, realizing the prisoners are advancing. The woman wonders if the guards will succeed and if they can make noise. She admits they never listened to her. A caption states Tomoki murdered 28 heroes. The woman agrees. That is why villains are villains from the beginning. A villain threatens, asking if she wants to die. The woman scoffs at the challenge. The villains boast they only killed regular people. They ask the woman if she ever fought someone skilled. She smiles, intrigued. The villain towers over her, declaring, "I'll show you how I kill a skilled one." The two clash with immense power. Kill. Who's the one who killing who? He calls her an arrogant bastard. He explains he learned to capture skilled fighters. The villain smirks, telling her to join him. He will show her how to hunt a skilled fighter. The Warden, Jo Seon, declares that he knows Seo Kang-yu's weakness. What is he planning to do? A terrifying woman smiles, blood dripping from her mouth. The word ability looms. Tome asks how they know about Seo Kang-yu's ability. She smirks, revealing her past as a hero. Tome says she knows most things about heroes. She then reveals Kang Yu is from Equality, a group of Tier 1 heroes. Tome sneers, stating Kang Yu is different from Tier 3 heroes. She reveals Layasa leads Equality. The hero industry underwent a revolution, redefining what it meant to be a hero. Now, villains couldn't just be killed. They were periodically teamed up and trained together for hero work. Then, the hero hierarchy from Tier 1 to 5 was abolished. Tome reveals she is telling this story because of when Kang Yu joined Equality. Tome continues, explaining Kang Yu joined Equality despite not being an outstanding hero. There were rumors he was Layasa's lover. Tome states even so, indicating her story is far from over. The woman claims even if Kang Yu isn't good, he's still a Tier 2 hero. They declare the first floor is full of enemies. Several prisoners are presented, their kill counts flashing before our eyes. You can handle it, right? Someone asks. One prisoner's stats are shown, he murdered 64-35 people. I didn't say Seo Kang Yu was weak, he remarks. She confidently smirks, revealing that she knows Kang Yu's weaknesses. I can hunt him well. Someone asks if the woman knows Kang Yu's weaknesses. She replies, hey hey. A prisoner wonders if Kang Yu is getting closer. The rest are eager to join the fight, ready to attack. From the shadows, a prisoner joins their alliance. I'll join you guys, he states, grinning eagerly. The prisoners are ready and eager. What will they do? So what's the plan? Centuries ago, humanity gained powers. These were then split into three categories, one being those who can transform. Powers are split into three categories: physical creation, creating from nothing, and what could be next. The last category of powers, a special sector, includes all the others. The prisoners murmur. With the prisoners now allied, they realize their target is close. A surge of blue energy permeates the air. Arrival at target, an announcement declares. The prisoner uses his telepathy to ask, do you see it? Tome replies confidently, I do. The woman reveals Seo Kang Yu possesses the same ability as her. Tomoki thought she had discovered Seo Kang Yu's weakness. Tome recalls seeing Seo Kang Yu training when she was a hero. The robot HR-12 activates combat mode. This kid. The system announces, entering battle mode. An ominous message echoes, engage the controls or die. Facing a powerful burst of energy, Tomoki smirks confidently. You don't avoid any attacks at all, right? Tomoki uses the hard prison door as a shield. Creation and special powers attack. The woman notes Seo Kangyu is simply receiving their attacks. Tomoki has an idea why Seo Kangyu isn't dodging anything. Seo Kangyu believes dodging attacks is not worth it. Yellow and pink explosions engulf the room. That's why Tomoki added one more pattern to his ranged attacks. He smirks, confident his plan will work. Seo Kangyu appears, his hands wrapped. Is he okay? The battle begins. Tomoki uses the ability control device from the guard. Attachment complete. One of the prisoners hesitates, wondering if the device will work on the first floor. It's fine, she replies. The woman explains it only takes 15 devices to seal a Tier 1 hero's abilities. Tomoki responds, okay. The prisoners celebrate as the devices attach to Kangyu. They are sure he's going to die. The prisoners see their errors. They realize they celebrated too early. What has gone wrong? Seo Kangyu's overwhelming strength shatters the room. He won't be defeated so easily. The prisoners lunge forward, eager to take down Seo Kangyu. His red aura intensifies as he prepares to strike back, landing the first punch. Seo Kangyu thinks he can control devices. He realizes they're completely destroyed. The prisoners scream in fear as they realize the extent of his power. This F***seeker. With Kangyu still standing strong, Tomoki shouts, move on to the next plan. Joseon appears, ordering everyone to stop. The prisoner uses the guard as a hostage. Move and he dies, he snarls. Joseon points the ability control device at the hostage. If you want to save him. The prisoners are frightened as the guard screams in pain. What is Seo Kangyu's next move? Seo Kangyu's abilities are more than physical. His powers are not widely known. The hero's eyes glow with dangerous red power. About this ability. The prisoners realize the third and last error. They scream, F***CK, what do we do? The control devices right now are. A prisoner shouts, hey, look. The hero thinks to lock the control device. Just save yourself, he demands. Energy crackles around Seo Kangyu as the red power rushes around him. Red energy swirls menacingly around Seo Kangyu. He is ready to unleash his full power. Seo Kangyu ominously declares that they are the ones whose plans won't work. He utters too late, blue energy erupts. What fate awaits the prisoners? A prisoner yells, this F***seeker, what just happened? We were wiped out, another plan. The prisoners are furious that their devices failed. One of them shouts at Tome. Kangyu yells at the prisoners, telling them to shut up. They will listen. A prisoner yells, covered in blood, you son of a B***tch, who do you think you're raising your voice at? Tome is shocked he destroyed all of them, questioning why he didn't fight on the front lines. The guard, gripped by fear, begs for salvation. What will become of him, trapped between these powerful forces? The guard screams for help as his life hangs in the balance. Can anyone save him? Hero Tomoki finds himself defeated, injured, and on the floor. The guard is also injured, bleeding on the ground. Tomoki grins menacingly, or death row prisoner Tomoki. Tome asks him if he has any last words. The woman questions the mysterious figure, is that all you have to say? She smirks, asking if she's the only surviving member of Equality. The mysterious man confirms her question. She laughs, realizing Tome is likely dead too. Equality is losing its members. The woman laughs, realizing Tome is also probably dead. The man stands silently, his red aura flaring. Seo Kangyu declares she told her sister not to be a hero. She questions Equality. Did they know she killed people? Seo Kangyu asks if Leasa will be sad seeing things in the afterlife. The prison officer stays silent. The prison officer is annoyed and says, your last will is quite long. Seo Kangyu recalls, the hero industry isn't normal, especially after Tomoki became one. Kangyu stands confidently while a distant cry of save me rings out in the city. A hostage situation unfolds. A prisoner threatens a woman with a knife to her throat. If you move. Swords clash as the woman looks up in shock, splattered in blood. Heroes must resolve. Tomoki smirks, a bloody sword at the ready, declaring mission complete. But why did Tomoki become a hero? Tome tells her sister Kangyu that she is her hero and always helps her. Unlike her sister, Tome had no abilities and heavily depended on her superpowered older sister Kangyu, but Tomoki was. Seo Kangyu tells her sister, "Your sis is quite amazing, right? Strange in some way as a hero." The woman stutters a thank you for being saved, but is immediately denied. Nah. The woman looks up shocked, perhaps saved by Kangyu. Kangyu declares, "It's obviously what I should be doing whenever she saves people instead of having pride for it." Just like that, Tomoki carried out her duty as a hero, killing a villain for the first time. Seo Kangyu feels superior for the first time, finally breaking free. She screams. She didn't expect killing to feel so ecstatic, but Tomoki didn't stop after that. Not villain, citizens, or even heroes. Among all heroes, Tomoki enjoyed murdering her weaker colleagues. Betrayal. Embarrassment Tomoki thinks about when she heard, "Please, please save me." Losing made her snap, something broke within Tomoki. A dark power awakens inside her. But one can't hide a secret forever, especially from family. She witnesses her sister Tomoki brutally murdering someone. Tome gasps, sweat dripping down her face, uttering, "Sis." Kangyu remembers telling Tomoki not to leave so late. "Wanna join me?" Kangyu's sister is in disbelief. "What?" she announces. "If you don't want to, then I'll do it alone." Tomoki screams, "Don't." As she's presumably attacked by her sister, she looks enraged. Bloodied, Tome is surrounded by glowing chains. This was the awakening of Tome's ability. Tome, in tears, realizes she has awakened her power, marking the beginning of her heroic journey. After that, Tome became a hero. She chased after her sister who had turned into a villain. Standing beside her sister, Tomoki has awakened her ability. She says, "You are under arrest." Seo Kangyu comments that Tomoki doesn't even call her sis anymore. Now Kangyu pities her more. Kangyu, chained, remarks, "Who doesn't have physical abilities? Don't you know how amazing it feels?" Chained Kangyu claims Tome will never understand. To destroy someone from a long distance by yourself. Kangyu, powered by her chain ability, remarks, "I never had a sister like you." Kangyu asks Tome, did she die painlessly? Flashbacks show Tome dying while battling Hwang Seung Hwan. Tome is on the ground, bloodied and bruised, crying for her sister. The officer says she died while searching for you. Kangyu is silent, thinking maybe I shouldn't have asked that. Kangyu stands powered up with a sword saying, "It just ruined my mood." The prison guard with glowing red eyes powers up his ability, ready to fight Kangyu. Kangyu is startled by the guard's power. The prison officer strikes with full force. Kangyu barely dodges the prison officer's attack. She sees the force of his power. The prison officer attacks Kangyu. The blast sends her flying through the prison. The prison officer stands his ground as Kangyu flies through the air, readying her next attack. Kangyu spits out blood as she is punched through the wall. This attack was very powerful. Is she even going to survive? Even though it's the law, it doesn't feel good to kill family of a colleague. Kangyu is on the ground. If so, then, the prison officer continues to stare at Kangyu, his red eyes fixated on her. She begs him to spare her, but the officer says, "You are a hero. Didn't you make a promise with Layasa?" The prison officer standing over Kangyu is surrounded by the cries for Tomoki. He asks, "What did you do then?" Kangyu laughs hysterically in disbelief. Suddenly the prison officer curses, his power surrounds him. Is he angry? The clash between Kangyu and the prison officer reverberates throughout the entire luckless prison. Hearing the commotion, the prison warden asks, "What in the world is going on?" An officer cowers in fear. We see the officer's badge, Seo Kangyu. The prison officer has exceeded Kangyu's expectations. She thinks to herself, "I can't wait now." Kangyu, looking deranged, announces she's going to leave now, ready to escape. Kangyu is sent crashing into a prison block. "Wah, that surprised me." The prison officer asks, "Hey kid, are you bored?" What are his motives? The prison officer, now known as Kingston, smirks. He questions, "Should I play with you?" Kingston, the prison officer, is surprised. A voice mocks him, "A scary grandpa, huh?" The person is a death row inmate. Prison guards scream for the warden, clearly in distress. Back in the control room, the officers are panicking, wondering what is happening. Up above, the blonde woman smirks, commenting, "That's good, one of them is going to die." She continues, "I want Kingston to win." The blonde woman states Kingston isn't as dangerous as Hwang Seung Hwan is. The blonde woman wonders aloud why someone is carrying a girl around. The prisoner asks if Grandpa wants to play. Of course, the old man replies, he's rebutted with a, but I don't want to play with you. The prisoner smiles sadistically, but what if I want to play with you? Yet he sits atop a mountain of the dead who killed millions. He killed Clark and Yahello, the second and third best heroes. He appeared out of nowhere. Hwang Seung Hwan is bloody and bruised, standing defiant in the pouring rain. He faces prison guards. Bloody and beaten, Hwang Seung Hwan declares that resisting is all in vain. The old prisoner smiles, I won't kill you, let's just have some fun. He scoffs, I wouldn't stomp upon a youngling. The old prisoner is surrounded, he appears tired and is bleeding. Suddenly, the old prisoner launches an attack. The prison guards are instantly hit with a powerful surge of energy. The title card shows the character's name, Oldie. He is a dangerous man. He prepares to strike the prison guards. Their fate hangs in the balance. Oldie throws a powerful punch, covered in blood, aimed directly at the guards. The prison guards are instantly crushed by Oldie's devastating telekinetic power, blood splattering everywhere. The aftermath is devastating, with streaks of blood and destruction everywhere. All the prison guards are dead. Oldie stands in the aftermath of his attack. Blood splatters everywhere after the devastating telekinetic attack. One of the prison guards survives the initial attack. He comments, I thought you had telekinesis. Oldie asks if the prison guard has any other attacks. He finds this boring. Oldie remarks that he's met many like the guard, who thinks he is strong, a frog in a well. Oldie declares that those who are full of pride will suddenly collapse. The prison guards scream in fear. The warden declares Luculus prison is impenetrable, even to tier 1 or 2 heroes. She orders everyone to calm down. Oldie launches himself forward, a blur of motion amidst the rain of blood. The warden's eye widens in shock. Oldie's overwhelming power is beyond anything she could have imagined. The sheer force of Oldie's power causes the prison to shake. The other prison guards scream in terror. A prison guard cries out for the warden. The warden asks if everyone is all right, then demands to know who won. She realizes that's not it. The warden is told the wall was breached. Her expression shifts to pure terror. It's over. Oldie calmly asks if his opponent is ready to go out. He is interrupted by his opponent, who mocks him for being followed. A young girl stands with 2 imposing figures, asking, wouldn't it be more fun talking with me? The girl grins with glowing eyes, let's talk and you will find out. The warden is shocked that the girl is on the 5th floor. What's going on? A guard asks. The girl's words are marked with an out title card, as the guards are violently thrown from the scene. The warden begins to speak this. Her face is filled with utter shock. A voice yells, B*TCH. Another says, he stands before a giant steel door. The guard barks an order to open the door to floor -2. The warden is shocked, it's Seo Kang-yu. Something isn't right, they are only on floor. The prison guard clutches his collar, his face contorted in horror as a cut appears. The guard comments, maybe it's because I am down at this floor. He seems confident. Seo Kang-yu stands before the door and speaks, so the signal is weak. There was a bloody stench even before the door opened, but there was no such smell on floor -1. The prison guard's eyes glow red, and food -1 declares the text. The guard walks deeper into the prison, noting there's not even a single person in sight. It's pristine. The warden shouts, don't come any closer. She summons 2 spectral wolf-like creatures. The warden orders everyone not to come any closer. Oh, the guard hesitates. The warden's shock is compounded by what she sees, prompting her to ask, Seo Kang-ho. Spectral wolf-like creatures appear. Red energy crackles around the prison guard, his eyes gleaming with newfound power. A prison guard stumbles, dazed by Oldie's attack, as he asks what happened. Seo Kang-ho appears, asking if anyone is hurt. A prison guard embraces Seo Kang-ho, tears streaming down his face in relief. The prison guard asks why she was hiding her power. The warden declares that she is the ability. The guard's sinister red eyes are revealed. Kang-ho's younger brother is also involved. A prison guard gasps, shocked to see Seo Kangyu. He questions why the hero is wearing a prison guard uniform. The disguised Kang Ho's younger brother is addressed. He replies that he's caused trouble before asking who Youngsir is. The prison guard smiles sinisterly, asking Kang Yu to introduce himself. He remarks he should have done so earlier. The disguised Kang Ho's younger brother continues, calling Kang Yu's sister-in-law. Kang Yu remains silent, his eyes filled with shock. Oldie unleashes more energy, now forming a crown-like shape of red energy. A new name is spoken, male says killing my dog, a response from Meal, yes if so. The prison guard Hong Jaya smiles eerily, saying the real thing is better. The guard smirks well actually, before pointing to something below. Hong Jaya's words hang in the air, it is what's going to make you an uncle. He continues, it's not noticeable yet, and it's because of the Hwang Seung. Answering Hong Jaya's question, the officer replies matter-of-factly with a resounding no. He questions why Kang Yu is in a prison guard uniform, wondering if he came to quell the riot. The guard states that they were specifically appointed to execute prisoners. What? Kang Yu is stunned. You're an executioner, why would you? The guard states it seems nothing was said about it, before mentioning an EMP attack. Kang Yu is worried about her brother Kang Ho, but the other guard dismisses her. It's still under investigation. The guard continues, stating execution is on floor. Kang Yu, thinking of her brother, is starting to tear up. Kang Yu pauses, his eyes widening as he hears, there was a rescue signal. A message is sent from floor -5, the prison officer sighs in relief. Thank God. Suddenly, the telepathic prisoner yells he's needed, demanding why he's necessary. The guard clarifies she hasn't read Kang Yu's memories, it's her special psychometry. Hong Jaya pauses before elaborating on her special power. I provide psychotherapy for prisoners. Hong Jaya then asks, so, what is your ability? Cut to floor -2, Male and Meal are in control. The ability lets them control others by stabbing them in the heart. Now, floor -2's prisoners. Hong Jaya reveals that the prisoners on floor -2 are students of Mago. Hong Jaya tells Kang Yu she should head up now that he knows her ability. The narrator comments on how the puppets will be indistinguishable in battle. She explains that she can tell the puppets apart by reading their memories. The officer argues that there's no way those two would do it. The prison officer says it's too dangerous in your state. Kang Yu replies, before I'm a mother-to-be. She continues stating, I was and am a prison guard. The guard's eyes glow red, he's ready to fight. He says fine, he summons his chains. The guard watches as Kang Yu is lifted into the air. Ha, whoa, Kang Yu yells, trapped by the summoned chains. Tome is surrounded by the dark chains, his own ability. He states it will be her shield. Kang Yu questions if the chains are bad for him. Tome replies that it's weird. A prisoner is secured by red vines. Stone figures with halos await. Tome realizes it's Meal's older brother's power and remembers he captured many guards. Kang Yu pauses, asking if these chains could belong to the guards. Tome only says, give me a moment. The puppeteered guards stand motionless. The twins are planning their next move to subdue everyone. As the chains wrap around her, Kang Yu exclaims, ha, what? She cries, I can't see. Kang Yu is confused and asks what is going on. The red chains respond with their own thoughts. The chains reveal their origin as the twins' power connects to the captive guards. Those who are alive are prison guards. The captive guards are controlled by vines. A monstrous haloed form menaces Kang Yu. The chains continue, and those who are dead are prisoners. It's clear enough to what is happening. The zombified haloed monsters lunge towards Kang Yu and Tome to attack. The red chains engulf Kang Yu, she is helpless. This is the twins' power. Below, Male and Meal stand ready, a strange red energy pulsating between them. They prepare for their next move. One of the twins asks if their opponent is stronger than their master. She continues asking about the woman. Silence hangs in the air, but then a voice pierces through. Big brother, I'm scared. The twins say don't worry, their power now on full display. An ominous voice rings out, he can't kill us just like that. The guard's eyes glow menacingly. Trapped by the guard's power, Kang Yu struggles against the red energy. Why did you lock me inside? she cries, confused and frustrated. Above, a figure watches. Did that surprise you? He asks, uncaring. Kangyu cries out, trapped in the deadly red sphere. The guards have been put aside. The guard states the prisoners have all been executed. Kangyu is shocked. Executed, but isn't that on floor, she thinks. The guard coolly confirms he executed the prisoners himself. Kangyu is shocked. Who decided to do this? She demands to know. The guard's eyes glow red as he grins, responding, I did. The guard asks, did the warden agree? He coldly answers his own question, yes, followed by a cruel ha. Kangyu, trapped, wonders what the guard is planning as she falls silent. Below, he asks if everything is all right. The guard states killing the prisoners is part of his job now, questioning their surprise. He recalls the prison guard's supposed duty. Our job is to rehabilitate prisoners. As prison guards, the guard sighs, enough, I'm tired of these ideals. Kangyu replies, a hero saves people, the law judges. The guard coldly declares, I know very well the results of such ideals. The guard grins, someone got brutally murdered by a beast you can't reason with. The guard proclaims he's finally doing what he should have done, executing beasts no longer human like Kangyu. The guard proclaims prisoners are still human. Kangyu's mind races, questioning how the guard could think this way. The guard scoffs, they're human, you say, looking down on Kangyu with pure disdain. The narrator states that criminals on floor -2 deserve to die. The unfair deaths of others are also mentioned. The death sentence is passed. People with psychometric powers have showed up. The guard sighs to tell a story, especially about Meal and Male Miss Gia. The guard muses that everyone has a story, including the victims. The guard declares that prisoners will die by his hand or by the death sentence. The guard coldly says that it doesn't make a difference if they die or not. Kangyu screams for him to stop. The guard declares, let's end it here. His hand rises, ready to strike, if you keep this behavior. The guard is sending Hongjaya away, determined to handle things himself. Suddenly, several large, stony figures appear behind the prison guard menacingly. Two looming figures stand behind the guard. Which ones are the prison guards? The prison guard states his command. The three at the back understood. Enraged, the stony figures prepare to attack. Kangyu remains trapped. Kangho would be very sad if he finds out about this, he thinks. The guard's eyes glow as stone creatures with red lights approach. A brutal fight is about to begin. A bright red beam emits from the guard's hand, ready to strike Kangyu. The guard prepares a powerful attack, using glowing red symbols of power. Kangyu is trapped, remembering Kangho. She dreads him finding out what's happening to her. The guard felt his frustration and anger building up, ready to unleash it all. The prison guard stands with his power ready, as the voices of the past echo in his mind. As the red energy crushes her, Kangyu's eyes widen in terror, bracing for impact. The guard's power surrounds Kangyu. Her eyes widen with fear as the red glow intensifies. A surge of power explodes outwards from the guard as he prepares to face his new foes. The guard is powering up. A voice echoes, can anything be done with words? Is this misery or fortune? The guard states only 5 beasts remain, as red energy swirls around him. The guard's power is still strong, but the effect has slightly subsided, his focus now on the stone creatures. The prison guard exhales deeply, red energy emanating from him, a menacing figure. The guard's expression hardens. His duty is done, he thinks, after killing the prisoners. A devious smile spreads across Jia's face. Oh ho, she says as they all stare at the guard. Meanwhile, Jaya watches the scene unfold. He's even cooler now, she thinks, smiling. The guard is preparing to attack. This time, he thinks, ready to unleash his power once and for all. The guard is enraged. He prepares to fight, fueled by his twisted sense of justice. The guard pauses, noting the 3 stone figures. Those 3 over there are prison guards, he observes. The prison guard stands ready. Delighted to meet you, he says, summoning a new wave of deadly red energy. A mysterious figure appears with 2 smiling girls. Outsider, you came on your own. The guard smirks, the halos around the girls glowing brighter. Making things easier for me, he proclaims. The prison guard grits his teeth, calling out meal male, as the 2 girls smirk with Male and Meal question, prison guard Hong Jia, why didn't you come to us? They declare she should be sent to heaven, demanding she release her abilities. Hong Jia is surrounded by red energy as she states, then I'll let you go without feeling any pain. Hong Jia declares the beasts who killed countless people reside on the second basement floor. Male calls Hong Jia an outlander. They ask if she is their teacher's colleague. Meal refers to Kang Yu as the woman who caught us. Hong Jia replies, you have quite a different atmosphere from her, followed by you're definitely going to hell. Hong Jia retorts, we'll know who's going to hell first. Then Male speaks up, offering to unleash our power if they are let go. Hong Jia's eyes glow red as she refuses their offer, calling out the girls' names Male. Hong Jia murmurs about a control device garage as she gazes upon the two girls within the sphere. Male says we didn't commit a deadly crime. Hong Jia's shocked face implies she won't accept their deal. She says Meal's name, resolving herself to fight. Hong Jia declares, I'm not going to negotiate with beasts. The guard's resolve hardens, thinking of Kang Yu. Hong Jia, surrounded by her red power, thinks beasts should feel pain too. The girls call her Outlander. They claim they don't want to fight. The guard remembers someone saying, Mr. Kang Yu, if you talk, resolve it peacefully. She strengthens her resolve and power. Hong Jia, eyes burning with resolve, commands them, please stay still. The twins mock her, calling her Outlander. The twins scream as Hong Jia's red energy constricts around them. A cruel smirk graces a man's face. As for how to torture villains, I know that. Hong Jia's eyes glow. I didn't know these words would be helpful. Meal denies being a human as Male shouts, we're not beasts. Hong Jia declares she's done listening to their excuses, labeling them as monsters. Hong Jia's red chains tighten around the twins. Two men restrained by red energy insist, we're humans with special powers. Hong Jia stands firm. But the twins question, why do people call us differently? What difference between us and them? The twins yell as red chains tighten around them. A thought bubble reads, this fucking. The word feeling appears on screen as someone approaches Hong Jia. The cloaked figure hesitates, tears welling as she holds a glowing orb. Male, should I help? She questions. No, Male replies. As Hong Jia fights, another cloaked figure steps forward. I'll help you, she declares, summoning a magical orb. The guard is standing in the middle of some sort of magical circle. A monstrous figure appears above, but it's nothing compared to a real human. Hong Jia prepares to fight it. The demonic figure is torn apart by Hong Jia's power. Her chains continue to rip it to shreds. Hong Jia's chains rip apart the monstrous figure. More horrifying summons begin to crowd around her. The guard cuts through the summons with her chains. Her resolve remains firm and deadly. The cloaked girl hesitates, thinking, Oppa, how long can you hang in there? The cloaked girl bites her lip. It reads 10 minutes. That's not long. With a wicked smile, she declares, so this time. The cloaked girl summons the demons as part of her wicked plan. The twins cough, confused by what just happened. They look at Hong Jia asking, what happened? The twins declare that if they are caught one by one, it will be your end. Hong Jia stares intensely at the twins, demanding, so turn off your ability. She threatens, and I will kill you painlessly. Kang Yu is trapped by the prison guard's chains. The wall. Kang Yu is trapped by the prison guard's chains. The wall, your ability. The guard commands, turn it off. Kang Yu is surprised by his brother's eyes. Male shouts in surprise, golden seals manifesting around her and Meal. It seems like they are in danger. A being with golden eyes appears. The being is called Michael. More powerful beings appear, named Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. What other power do they have? The prison guard stands tall, powerful chains surrounding him, while Male and Meal watch on. The prison guard speaks, a hint of a smile. He mutters. Male screams, but a golden seal hits Kang Ho square in the face. He grunts. The prison guards approach, and Male screams, stay away from us. Male threatens Kang Yu, free the prison guards, turn off your ability. Male's eyes glow intensely as she focuses, summoning even more power. Meal is bound by her own power, calling out to Kang Ho as Oppa. Male screams in pain as the golden seal burns her skin. Meal cries out for Kang Ho, tears streaming down her face. Seo Kang-ho screams in pain as the seal burns his face. I. Kang-yu screams, promising to turn off his ability to talk to Hong Jaya. Male yells at Kang-yu to disable his abilities as the situation worsens. Male screams in pain as the golden seal burns her skin. Kang-yu clenches his teeth, and then I'll stop it. The title card appears, Luckulus is watching, what awaits our hero. Male and Meal clasp hands, their power growing. The prison guards below look up in shock, muttering ah. Two prison guards are shocked to see the power of Male and Meal. Ah, huh. The prison guards are shocked, wondering what's going on. Prisoners look on in confusion, also asking why they are there. Kang-ho is overwhelmed by the guard's power. He can't believe what's happening. Male and Meal scream in unison as the prison guards fall to the ground, seemingly dead. An officer calls out, H-hero. The guards, seemingly understanding the dire situation, shout out to retreat. Seo Kang-yu, what's going on? After Kang-yu disabled his abilities, the guard smirks. That's right, he says menacingly. I'll let you meet Miss Tia. Male and Meal are ready to fight, but first let's move to another place. The guard looks over a scene of carnage, Male and Meal responsible. This is not something a pregnant woman should be looking at. The prison guard screams, surrounded by red energy. What will happen next? One guard asks what happened, another answers coldly, the job's done. The prison guard orders, mentioning over there in front of me. Male and Meal wanted to talk to Miss Jaya. The guard warns Kang-yu that Male and Meal can still equip the device. He will not repeat himself. These girls are dangerous. Male and Meal question if they deserve to die. Above them, the guard is surrounded by his strange, red energy. The guard orders Kang-yu to say something quickly. Hong Jaya is trapped in red energy. The prison guard looks down on Male and Meal. Male, you guys need to be killed. Kang-yu's face is pained. He is thinking hard about his next move. Kang-yu is unable to respond. Do you have anything to say? The prison guard looks at them. The prison guard, shrouded in red energy, declares, I'll keep my promise. The time for Hong Jaya's execution has arrived. Male is crying, her face pained as she screams, please spare us. Male and Meal scream Opa, scared and in pain. Kang-ho stares ahead, consumed in red energy. The prison guard unleashes a blinding red energy attack. His power is terrifying. The prison guard is not alone, as Mago watches on with a smirk. The prison guard traps Male and Meal inside a glowing green energy sphere. The guard shouts out Mago SSI as he surveys the scene of destruction. The prison guard smirks, looking down at Male and Meal. What's going on here? The prison guard creates a sphere around Male and Meal with his power. He wonders if it is the twins' ability, perhaps just summoning illusions. No, he thinks, realizing their power is beyond B2 level. The guard realizes this ability is something Mago used himself. Why would he? He wonders why Mago would cast such a powerful defense magic on them. He thinks about his actions but decides it doesn't matter. Male and Meal are terrified in their prison. Cracks appear on the red sphere as Oldie uses his telekinetic power. He plans to break the guard's barrier. The guard grits his teeth, cursed old man, what the hell did you do? The guard looks panicked by Oldie's strength. He thinks, why is he doing this? The sphere cracks further as Oldie's telekinetic force intensifies. He smirks, confident in his power to break through. Seo Gang-yu destroyed Mago's barriers, but something still felt wrong. An uneasiness washed over the pregnant Kang-yu. The guard recalls something that haunts him. Meanwhile, Equality looks onward, ready for action. Leasa kneels in a field of flowers, surrounded by her teammates from Equality. Oldie places his hands on the young couple. One of the other members is shocked and questions his energy. The others laugh and joke as Tamaki promises children to Tome after marriage. She scoffs, denying their relationship. With a sly smirk, Leasa tells the summoners to stop fighting and join Equality on the ground. The guard's memories are flooding back, remembering his time with the children. A vision of loved ones appears, Kang-yu's real brother included. Then a voice asks, do you not like children? The guard remembers Oldie's kind advice about interacting with others like his parents. The guard continues down memory lane, stating, My parents died shortly after I was born. Oldie's taunting breaks the guard's concentration. Gang you, he asks, confused, his red eyes glowing. Try acting childishly. The guard in shock wonders, what? Oldie laughs and claims it's a joke. He's told to act like a child, but he declines, refusing the offer. A young, bloody person reaches out. Are they a victim or the attacker? The guard's red eyes stare intensely. His memories show the aftermath of a deadly battle with fallen comrades. A brutal scene unfolds in the guard's memory. Blood drips and Gang Yu echoes. The guard's face is bloody, muttering to himself, it's all right. Golden shards float around the guard as he whispers, it'll all be all right. Only one of Mago's barriers remained. The twins huddled together, trapped inside the fading green sphere. The guard's power intensifies and dark red energy pulsates around him. He is ready to fight Oldie. The guard finds himself in the prison corridor. He sees Jaya also surrounded by red energy. Jaya. He asks Jaya if she can read memories from abilities. Well, yeah, she replies. The guard needs to know why Oldie is working with illusions of Mago. The guard sees a memory stored within Mago's ability, including the twins. It looks unpleasant to him. The guard thinks the memory projection is cute and asks why murderers are included. Despite his confusion, the guard declares, I will still execute them. He holds out his hand, creating a swirling purple energy ready to end the twins' lives. Okay. The guard's eyes widen with newfound resolve. All right then, he says, his intention to kill the twins reaffirmed. A gavel strikes down, announcing the start of a disturbing auction. We'll start the auction of selling ability users. Trapped behind bars, the twins Male and Meal are only 6 years old. Their eyes show different colors. An auction for ability users, a hobby for the VIP collectors, begins. The auction boasted unique abilities. Even Meal and Male were put up for sale by their own father. Some of the highest bids went to those with shapeshifting abilities. The more common abilities fetched a lower price at the auction. Meal and Male remained unsold for a long time, hiding their true potential. They were waiting to be disposed of. A man summons Meal and Male, telling the auction participants who brought them. A buyer wonders why anyone would buy the sisters. Refund possibilities linger. The woman wonders what would happen if the angel and the demon combined. The woman smirks, telling the captured Meal and Male, well, you will learn with time. A burst of energy erupts as the woman faces the sisters. Are they testing their abilities already? A city burns as the angels and demons rip through the auction grounds. The auction descends into chaos. A protective barrier activates, encapsulating a man and a young woman. What? Meal asks Male if she is hurt. They are interrupted as they suddenly remember their big brother. What's going on? The sisters giggle, seeing the two people who remained protected from the blast. A wicked man, seemingly unaffected by the chaos, hums, enjoying the spectacle of the scene. As the auction burns, someone cries out, look, Sir Mago. The woman recognizes Lifis as Mago's assistant, wanting to replicate her powers. Golden energy swirls as the summons begin. Still, that's too fast, the young girl exclaims, questioning the guard's work. A girl with bunny ears and a man ask if it is lesson time. The sisters, hugging each other, ask if they can be summoned as well. The sisters eagerly volunteer as well, adding to the tension amidst the burning auction. Lifis gets mad. Master promised only me. Mago denies making such a promise. The bunny girl asks the sisters to show their ability. Yes, they exclaim. The bunny girl is shocked, summoning demons at such a young age. Still, these kids pique my interest. Mago, amidst the chaos, declares, okay, you shall follow me, let me teach you magic. Mago taught the sisters how to handle summoning for 3 years. Imagination is key. Mago explains that the key to summoning is imagination, summoning a meteor. It is revealed the summoned beings are based on the sisters' memories of loved ones. Mago reveals their summons are born from their father's image. Open your eyes, create. Mago says it's okay to specialize, praising the meteor summon and the bunny girl. He can't wait to see the sisters' potential. The bunny girl and Mago are interested in heaven and hell, not like kids at all. Clutching a woman's hand, the girls are told good people go to heaven, bad to hell. It aided them. The sisters share their ideals, good to heaven, bad to hell. We want to make a better place. Mago tells the sisters that they are better than anyone else. Then, one day, someone is calling out to Sir Mago, while another says the Hero Association needs his aid. Mago scoffs as he hears the news. The association, they ignored me. Mago's summoned assistant declares their location on the side of Finland. The bunny girl stares in shock as Liffus fumes. Mago questions why equality wasn't sent immediately. He wonders about the reasoning behind the decision. Really? After a brief pause, Mago says, please call Meal and Mail. The sisters tearfully shout for Mago not to leave. They ask when he will return to them. Mago thinks about the foe they are up against. The sisters want to join him, but Mago says it's too dangerous. As Mago plans to leave, one of the sisters cries, not wanting to be abandoned. As a VIP collector shouts, Mago declares to the sisters Meal and Mail, this is my farewell gift to you. Mago tells the sisters they will meet again. He orders them to grow stronger until then. But after parting, the sisters avoided the shelter, fearing closeness again. Enough, the summoners wonder until Master Mago returns. What is good after all? The girls summon powerful angelic and demonic beings, contemplating what is bad. What should they do with their abilities? 2 years later, Meal and Mail formed their own sense of good and bad. They returned to their hometown thinking of what they'd learned. Good people go to heaven, bad to hell. The sisters stand among the destruction. This is, a text bubble proclaims ominously above them. The sisters start creating heaven and hell as they imagine it. Utopia. Thank you for reading. Next chapter will be released at Kaiskens.com. In 1 month, Meal and Mail turned their hometown into their personal utopia. Mail and Meal summoned both angels and demons, observing them for a month. They'll decide who is worthy of heaven and who deserves hell based on their standards. These were the things their mother warned them against doing as children. For Meal and Mail, with their childish mindset, this all seems so simple. 2 figures stand over a prisoner. One says, I have been watching you. You've lived a good life. The prisoner cries, please help us. As a child clutches his mother, she tells him, don't be scared. A voice booms, this is not the end. The prisoner is told they'll have wonderful dreams in heaven. They sob, but then see a smiling girl. Forever. The scene shows a twisted utopia with prisoners hung, all controlled by the twins. News of the incident at Luckulus prison reached the Hero Association. An older man studies reports, his eyes filled with concern over the prison attack. The Hero Association president states, now let's begin the meeting. After the chaos, a voice echoes, I have called you. A voice wonders, but why did it end up like this? The team sits around the table. Meal or Mail comments that the Hero Association is on vacation, perhaps. Zio Banju, a Tier 3 hero, demands information. Kushta, also Tier 3, agrees to see what's happening. The heroes around the table are stunned, saying, what? Level 1 is seen as pitiful. A voice says, I want to go up a tier. The hero expresses his desire to reach the 3rd level quickly, but it is not efficient. He is asked why he put the small village's residents in level 1. He explains his decision, I had to. They are already classified as level 1 villains. How old are they? One hero questions if they should wait. It'd take 5 years. He asks, really? Another special thing to add is that these kids are disciples of Mago. The hero realizes, I get it now. Another adds they need to tell Mago. The Hero Association president pauses, then declares, well, a finger snaps dramatically. With eyes glowing, Mail asks, can I go, while sporting a mischievous smile. K2, a Tier 3 hero and summoner, speeds toward Luckulus prison on her motorcycle. K2 approaches Luckulus prison, stopping her motorcycle and exclaiming, whoa. K2 views the prison from afar and thinks to herself, spectacular indeed. Mail and Meal examine K2 inside a red energy sphere. Big brother, it's a stranger, she says, right. K2 stares intensely from beneath her mask, her glowing eyes scanning the twins. Taking a selfie with her puppets, Mail wonders, is this a special ability or brainwashing? The masked hero observes the prisoners in the sphere. She thinks stranger. Mail and Meal are surprised by K2's arrival. "Why are you here?" they ask, with a hint of playful curiosity. K2 exclaims, "Whoa," after spotting the twins. She wonders about their abilities. Mail questions if they've hidden something from their master. Both Mail and Meal seem surprised by K2's presence. Mail and Meal question K2's identity. K2 then says, "I am your senior," with a deranged smile. K2 tells them to call me Cut, and is surprised that she is erased. Mail adds that their master insisted on defensive magic training too. K2 prepares for battle, saying offensive magic is her specialty and she didn't listen. Mail says he started to pay more attention to me after that. She comments, "Such a shame, master, it's too bad." Hearing K2's words, the twins are now scared of her. Mail says that their master told her she has magic. She recalls hoping for praise, not erasure, then demands K2 to turn back now. The power grows. From K2's perspective, Mail is surrounded by an arsenal of knives. Mail cries out for her mom as K2's knives surround her. The scene shows devastation. K2 screams in pain as Mail's knives pierce through her defense. A grim scene. Mail wonders, tearing up, "If I do this, would you remember me again?" Meal's psychotic laughter echoes through the prison, her eyes glowing ominously. Meal's euphoria echoes as Mail, terrified, is asked if she's... Mail cries out Meal's name, fearing the worst. Within a crimson sphere, Meal controls victims using dark energy. The sisters are combining their powers to take over the prison. We see a brutal scene, bodies impaled with purple energy blades. "This is it, it's this failing," the guard is thinking. Meal stands over the dead guards, impaled by dark energy. "This is way more enjoyable." Meal, with crazed eyes, channels more dark energy. Her puppet screams in agony, writhing on the ground as Meal demands more. Mail and Meal activate defense magic. One of the summons stands beside the girl with heart-shaped eyes. A magical symbol appears above the battle as Meal smirks. "Your attacks need work." Meal stands ominously as she states, "You'll definitely go to hell." Meal continues, "If I did that, I would still be arrested. Thanks for fulfilling my wish." Meal is ready to take the next step. "Yes, right here and now," she shouts joyfully. A massive explosion erupts, its shockwave threatening everything in its path. Meal's scream is swallowed by the destructive force, shaking the prison. Meal sees what she has done. I did it." Meal's insane smile widens as the text says, "The power of imagination is important." Meal's actions have caused death and destruction as she's strengthened her power and her imagination. Meal is shocked by her own ability. "I haven't been able to summon anything this big before." Meal smiles before stating, "Now then, goodbye." A new force is felt through the prison. Mail looks concerned, but then we see a huge summoned monster, but the girls are ready to fight. Mail experiences the same dark influence, seeing Q-Thu as a terrifying demon. Meal's power grows, terrifying Mail. She wonders out loud, "Did I just kill a person?" Mail seems shocked and says, "No, what you killed wasn't a human." Q-Thu appears, a demon with monstrous eyes and unsettling form rises. It was a demon. 1 year later, Meal and Mail have created an even bigger utopia. And they're officially registered by the Hero Association as B2 villains from Luckulus Prison, located in basement level 2. Jo Seon asks Mago about the girls' performance. Meal and Mail, "I heard they're your apprentices, how did this happen?" Jo Seon asks something important. Kang Ho interjects urgently, but Jo Seon refuses. The warden states that this case will not be assigned to the prison guard. He hesitates, confused. The old man is shocked, stating he can't believe the person he is talking to captured and handed someone to the government. The guard says, "I already told you, you can't." Another voice shouts, "Shut up." Mago says that the prison warden is a lunatic obsessed with authority. Someone says they'll go instead. Mago and Jaya seem to be in a discussion. Jaya is recovering after falling down. Layasa volunteers to handle the situation. She thinks it's a good promotion mission. Jo Seon orders Mago to do it. Mago replies he's going. Mago is staring up. The hero is seen falling backwards. She has been defeated by the explosion. The villain says, "Trust me," with a smile. In the distance, we can see rings floating around, seemingly created by the characters. Mail is questioned when someone points out there's an outsider. She simply replies, yes. Mail and Meal are ready to use their power, the outsider that has come this time. The blonde woman asks about the villain's sins. Many sins do you think she's committed so far? Kang Yu looks determined, but below, prisoners wearing crowns are ready to fight. The heroes who went on the mission before are alive, but they seem to be controlled. The giant figures loom over the small hero. Outsider, who are you? The girls ask. I'm Hero Rayasa. Layasa confidently declares, I'm here to bring you back. The controlled heroes look angry. Mail and Meal are summoning demons again. One towers over Layasa and the controlled heroes. Mail shouts, get out of here now. She warns, if you don't go back, you'll be sent to hell. Mail demands Layasa to go back, but she refuses. In return, Layasa says, I want both of you to come back with me. Michael towers over Mail and Meal, who seem to be summoning something else. You're children with kind hearts, Layasa says calmly. I don't feel any killing intent. Layasa looks regretful at Mail and Meal. She wonders if they think they're doing the right thing. Mail warns Layasa about the people who will get in her way. Layasa tells them not to be afraid, she won't hurt them. What you're doing isn't correct. The girls are shocked. Teacher Mago, he's back. Mail is warned not to believe Layasa. Layasa reaches out her hand, smiling. Release your ability and come back with me, she urges Mail and Meal. Time to go to your teacher. Despite the unfathomable feeling, Layasa exudes warmth to the girls. I knew that this would happen. An elegant man appears before them. He asks, you'd follow me. Overjoyed, Mail shouts, teacher. Mail and Meal exclaim, teacher. They then confess they had a special ability. Their mother told them to keep it secret. Mail says she only takes summoners as apprentices. Kyuthu says a hero is her apprentice. Mago looks confused. Mail stares in shock. Meal, I've never taken in anyone else other than you and Lippus. The two girls reunited with their teacher after 3 years apart, catching up. They shared their struggles growing up. Mago looks over the heroes laying on the ground, exhausted. Did you finish talking with them? He asks about Rayasa's decision. The girls question to me. Despite holding thousands hostage and killing a hero, it will be hard to avoid the death penalty. Mago says the girls simply strayed from the right path. He can help them if Layasa agrees. I can't do that, she says, injured. Mago says he doesn't agree with the law change to execute children either. Rayasa looks on. But I felt what you felt too. Mago explains the amount of problems in their world. Mago thinks about his students. Layasa asks, will you work with me from now on? Mago declares he will change this world, but he has a condition. Layasa is asked not to let Mail and Meal die as children. Mago asks to use his abilities on them. Mago declares his decision. He intends to raise Mail and Meal until adulthood to protect them. We'll change the world before they become adults. Mago makes his ominous declaration. The prison officers are surprised to see that Seo Kang Yu is here. Seo Kang Yu. The guard speaks, I heard so much about you from Gang Ho. He asks Rayasa, will you change the world with me? Rayasa smirks, reaching out her hand, and the guard is stunned. What's going on here? The prison guard, glowing, asks, we will change the world with me. The girls ask, we simply judged people based on our rules, so what's the difference? The prison guard stands quietly. Gang Yo Mi and Gang Ho were entrusted with the rehabilitation of these two children. The guard says they must first understand what they did wrong. He gestures with his power towards the prison guards. Mail and Meal look up in horror as the prison guard confronts Seo Gang Yu. As they hug, Mail pleads, please, please, on second thought I think we were wrong. Mago arrives. The twins cry out, calling for their mom. Soon after, they call out for their teacher. A familiar man is glowing before them. The guard's power surges, the technology surrounding him seems to overload. The guard emits a powerful surge of energy, causing the floor to crack. Rayasa mutters seriously. He thinks this is so upsetting, had a lot of thoughts, and Mail and Meal are now in tears. A collage of thoughts and memories flashes before his eyes. The guard seems to be reliving moments. A voice shouts "Bahahahahaha." Their eyes glow with red menacing energy. The transformation has begun. Laughter booms as the guard's transformation takes hold. Male and Meal look on with glee as his powers surge. A collage of shattered thoughts swirls around the prison guard's head, thinking that much. The guard, now transformed, speaks, "Doesn't suit you. You're way more handsome in person," Male adds, smiling. A voice declares, "My husband," followed by, "The bride has entered." The guard lies bleeding, and Male introduces herself with a creepy smile. She's standing with Meal and Mago. As the guard is being controlled, he asks, "When someone's talking, isn't it?" Male chides Cannies for not listening. He is destined to be his master. He apologizes to Miss Sinka. The guard is about to reveal his name, red energy surging around him. He looks intense. A hand reaches out as Male says, "You're so impatient." Male says they will be seeing each other for a long time. She announces that her name is Sinka. The controlled guard looks down in confusion and asks, "Eve?" Eyes glowing red, the guard admits, "I'm tired. I'm so tired mentally." The guard is called a crazy bitch. Sinka declares herself the sanest. Isn't that right? Mankind is in a really dangerous situation now. Sinka wonders what's next. Sinka says mankind is slowly degenerating. At this rate, they'll be extinct. Someone asks, "What?" Sinka asks Kangyu, the former member of Equality, who she thinks is a threat to mankind. The narration says some may think they're villains or heroes of the past. However, that's wrong. Someone screams in terror, their eyes glowing with a strange symbol. Sinka smiles. The guard sighs, "What's eating away at mankind right now is." The shot changes to Sinka, eyes glowing. "Those without abilities." Sinka declares that the weak genes must be culled. Superior genes are the future. Sinka says the genes meant to be culled have multiplied, like the Equality heroes. With a chilling smile, Sinka declares the weak should naturally become extinct. Sinka says Kangyu is fine now that she's no longer a hero. She loves it. Sinka's plan is to gather superior humans at Luculus prison. These unfairly imprisoned individuals will become the new mankind. They are the future. Sinka continues her grand plan by introducing a new era, the Alpha world. Sinka says not to worry, if strong heroes change their minds, they'll join. The guard is surprised Sinka wants to kill here. She laughs, finding it embarrassing, but proceeds with, someone remarks that the guard doesn't mean the same thing as Sinka. She says, "Be quiet." Sinka reveals the guard's true name, Adam. He's now fully under her control. Sinka calls herself Eve, claiming she'll create new children. She stands with a man who is holding her. Sinka planned for Adam to lead evolution. She first considered Seungwon as Adam. Luculus prison's security is stronger than expected. External attacks won't work, so they acquired the internal floorplan. An EMP blasts from within, showcasing an ability. He wonders about the EMP. He spoke with Seungwon after. Sinka explains Adam is underage and hasn't hit puberty yet, but that won't deter her. Sinka reveals that her name means to be full of imagination. She's found a solution. Sinka declares she's found a solution to pass on the superior genes to both of them. She asks what they think. Adam asks if they understood. "So you were behind the EMP attack." Seeing the guard's brother died in the EMP attack, Sinka says she'll build a new family. The guard asks how that is possible. Sinka replies that she decided long ago. Sinka declares she'll make everything as painful as possible for the guard, by ripping everything from him. As red energy crackles, one says, "Isn't that the same as killing?" Sinka's eyes glow red. "Well," she begins, "a lover's quarrel doesn't sound bad." Adam, glowing with power, grabs the woman by the hair. Below, one of the girls exclaims he's energetic. Behind the portal, a prisoner warns it's dangerous, but his warning goes unheard. Adam prepares to attack with bloodied hands. A prisoner with glowing red eyes says, "1 second," the girl smiles. Adam insists they take this fight elsewhere. "Cool your head before coming," he says mockingly. Above, a strange symbol shatters. Adam is surrounded by pulsing red energy, poised to unleash his power. The red energy intensifies as Adam readies himself to fight. Kangyu watches with glowing purple eyes. Red energy surrounds Adam as he holds the woman. The power intensifies, forming a dangerous barrier. Above, a figure with glowing eyes laughs maniacally. Those below are shocked by this display of power. Red energy explodes surrounding Adam and the woman. It's like we're playing hide and seek. The red energy cracks around Adam. Below, Kangyu feels sick looking at the display of power. Adam states it's already closed, come and catch me. He activates his mode. Above, one appears as red spears impale Adam. Below, the girl is shocked. Oh, that's what you did on B1. The red spears pierce Adam. Below, the girl watches in shock, yelling out in disbelief. The attack hits Adam directly. Wow, someone says, observing the event. Adam, impaled, yells, wait a minute. Below, the spears appear to be portals. Adam is impaled and grasping at the spears. The woman screams as he bleeds. The spears are actually portals. Adam is impaled, his eyes bloodshot with shock. Kangyu looks on, worried. Adam, still impaled, sees the woman looking at him with cat-like eyes, meow. Adam, impaled, hears the woman call him gato and blames Sinka. He thinks, you would have died if he got you. Surrounded by a violet explosion, Adam reels from the portal attack. The woman falls limp in his arms. Adam stares intensely at the woman, bloodied. Below, a person comments on the situation. That's what Sinka did. The woman claims that Adam saved her, telling him, you would have died if he got you. Adam is impaled, his body weakening. The woman wonders about the life she lost, regretting Sinka's decision. The woman cries, fixated on Adam's genes. Why does it have to come down to this? Adam activates mode. Above, the countdown continues. 5 multiple dimensions. Adam grits his teeth in pain. Around Adam are cages of prisoners. As the countdown continues, 4 dimension seal. The woman's eyes glow as she proclaims, say hi to the new mankind. Someone is devastated to hear that Mago is dead. They wanted to kill him. A Swede summoner type. An old man wonders if he is needed. Friatua, a Ho physical type, claims that every old man is needed in the world. Above, Nature special type. The woman is terrified, repeating she is scared. Below, PCHNIU special type. Above, VIDI special type appears as a man smokes a pipe. Below, MORRES special type yells at Vidi. Xinxi is excited about the battle. Tiburon is confused by her happy state. Hyun Juyung laughs, claiming there are worse people than demons present. There are 84 criminals here. Tatsu Jin notes that the sheath is empty. She is described as a special/physical type. A man calls weapon users useless bastards. Above, stiffness physical type. Someone wonders if number 4 is still alive. Below, TERAPIER physical type. The woman, now in new clothes, states, I knew these clothes would be comfortable. Above, we see HIRO special type. All that is visible is the top half of his suit. A prison guard sees the 2 girls emerge from the portal, now housing 85 criminals. Above, AHORA special type is revealed. Below, the woman's expression shifts as she yells, Seo Kangyu. Then, HWANGSCUNGHWAN special type. Through the red portal spears, a dark figure approaches. Adam grits his teeth, determined despite the overwhelming odds. Adam activates his mode. Above, the countdown hits 0. The woman's eyes glow menacingly as she begins to speak. The woman is terrified and screaming. Red energy courses around Adam as something is about to happen. The woman holds a strange, glowing red orb. A sinister message appears, play together again tilde. Kyuthu looms over Jaya, red energy radiating from his body. Jaya looks terrified. Kyuthu reaches for Jaya. In her hands, she holds a sphere of red energy ready to fight. The red and blue energy spheres collide, a massive explosion erupting. The roar of the explosion reverberates throughout the prison. What a barbaric way of fighting. The elegant man hopes no one was careless after the impact wave. Warden, the guard shouts, we need to get out of here. Sinka is shocked by the result of the explosion. How did things end up like this? Kyuthur's Mode 0 is activated. B3 and B4 criminals were captured by equality. The woman in red armor wonders about this new hero. I see, however, none of them have seen Seo Kangyu in his battle mode. Someone realizes why Leasa stopped Kangyu from fighting earlier. The man states, that's what death looks like when it's manifested. Those who saw his appearance felt awe. That looks awesome, I'm getting inspiration. The woman weeps, wondering why he made this decision. Sadness and Seo Kangyu. The caption reads, "Happiness, Q towers consumed by red energy. Why didn't you show that technique earlier?" Q engulfed in red energy declares Kang Yu is truly incredible. Q is angry about Kang Yu keeping secrets. His red aura flares, but you have more up your sleeves, don't you? Kang Yu counters Q with an immense display of bright blue power. Can he overcome this demonic foe? Their powers surge. Q unleashes a torrent of demonic red energy, overwhelming Kang Yu's blue aura. Kang Yu's eyes narrow. I already condensed the space in front of me in advance. The space shatters. Kang Yu's condensed space technique detonates around the demonic Q. The woman is shocked by his power. He's strong with only his ability. Q screams, wondering how much stronger Kang Yu will become. Seo Kang Yu. Q states, I knew that was enough to knock you down. Seo Kang Yu's eyes widen as he screams. Kang Yu, bloodied and battered, suffers the brunt of Q's attack. Seo Kang Yu, battered and bleeding, is sent hurtling backwards. Q's demonic power overpowers him. Will Kang Yu be able to withstand it? A strange energy envelops the duo. Zing sing sing, who or what does the child see? Above, onlookers watch the battle unfold, realizing it's a fight between monsters. A burst of red energy rips through the area. Q's power overwhelms Kang Yu once more. Q unleashes another blast of red demonic energy. Kang Yu casts defense magic. Q uses Mago's defense magic. He mocks Kang Yu, do you feel nostalgia seeing your teammates' magic? Q looks on at Kang Yu, sparks flying around him. Seriously, I'm so jealous. The hero is slammed into the ground. Q's magical seals loom above. Seo Kang Yu's body lies limp, exhausted. Q revitalized, looms above, crackling with demonic energy. Has the hero been defeated? A looming stop hovers between the two warriors in bold, dominating the view. Q smiles, a red energy sphere sits in his hand. Seo Kang Yu, you're to play with me. Q towering above, claims Kang Yu is hiding something. He questions whether the hero is holding back because of the prison officers present. Q is enraged. You're such a softie, this won't do. He approaches Kang Yu. Q smiles manically. I'll create a playground just for the two of us. The guards scream as Kang Yu unleashes the space distortion. What will be the outcome? Above the fray, Tia watches with a wide grin. Starting now, she says gleefully. Q declares, let's go all out playing, as prison guards scream in terror at Kang Yu's distortion space. Kang Yu screams as the space around her shatters. The attack from Sinka has caught her completely by surprise. Kang Yu screams, what is it this time? Red energy swirls around her, causing further destruction to the prison around her. She is struggling to understand her attacker's motives. Sinka's power materializes as blue energy. Dark red spheres surround and close in on the explosion. Sinka grins as he assesses the damage he's caused. This place is pretty sturdy, he observes. Kang Yu looks on in shock. Sinka attacks Kang Yu with a red beam. The powerful hero prepares to defend herself, standing on the prison floor below. Sinka smirks, declaring that you shouldn't mess with people using their abilities. The other villains suggest that they leave. Kang Yu prepares to strike after observing Sinka's powerful attack. She looks focused and determined. Kang Yu is forming an ability with her hand and preparing an attack. She looks at Sinka and asks, Kang Yu looks down the corridor asking them, what are you doing? She is suspicious of Sinka's actions. Kang Yu, surrounded by Sinka and another person, looks on in shock, muttering wow. Sinka asks why she would waste her strength. He suggests they go outside. He tells everyone to gather around. A group of people stare shocked. One asks, what's that? A car flies through the air, crashing near the shocked crowd. One of them questions what they are witnessing. The crowd scatters, fleeing the scene of the car crash. Panic spreads. Suddenly, Kang Yu is sent flying through the air, surrounded by rubble. What is happening? Kang Yu's power bursts from the rubble. The prison guard has unleashed a terrible attack. He shouts, "Bo!" The prison guard shouts, causing a shockwave of energy. The world shatters around Kang Yu. An eerie figure walks towards Kang Yu. The so-called prison guard looks menacing. The transformed guard's red eyes burn with intensity. Below, Kang Yu is a small figure amidst the destruction. Sinka declares no one should get in their way and they will watch for now. Even the B3 and B4 criminals listen. Sinka declares himself to the heroes and villains alike, his grin wide and intimidating. What does he have planned? A woman promises to fulfill desires as she uses the desires of criminals. The panel shows several characters and an ability being used, but the woman questions what happens if she refuses. Sinka's expression hardens as he says it would be saddening. The woman says Kang Yu will die. She reveals there were also other reasons. Hwang Seungwon laughs. Someone questions the logic. They suggest that they would also be a potential partner. The woman agrees happily. The woman states there is a problem and that fighting Kang Yu is more interesting. Seungwon, she calls. The woman shouts, "Addict, you need to think long-term," her eyes glow. Miss Tia questions what fun there is to have after killing Kang Yu. He shrugs, saying he'll probably die anyway. Miss Tia seems to think she is having fun. She claims she is pregnant. Above, an infinity symbol glows. The figure below is excited. He says they'll have more fun fighting Kang Yu. Miss Tia entices someone to join her, promising fun until they die. What could this offer entail? Miss Tia's eyes glow as she anticipates the impending chaos. All right, let's give this a try, this'll be fun. Miss Tia is happy with their decision. Adam declares his lack of love, questioning how they will get children. Miss Tia comforts Adam, telling him it's okay. She then states with a smile, "You'll come to love me by then." The prison guard's power slams into Kang Yu. "I'm sure of that," he declares. Adam's power causes destruction around him. Kang Yu is sent flying from the impact. Adam laughs manically, stating, "I guess just using one hand wouldn't do it." He demands Kang Yu to say something. Adam mocks Kang Yu for her silence, then reveals a sphere. It's her brother. The red energy spikes fly everywhere as Adam unleashes his attack on Kang Yu. Kang Yu is shocked and mutters, "Oh." A powerful red energy surrounds her with Adam's face looming above. The chapter opens with a title card, "The Executioner," hinting at Adam's next moves. Adam, now a hulking red figure, towers over Kang Yu, poised to strike. The prison guard launches an attack, creating large spikes to impale Kang Yu. Adam unleashes a barrage of red crystal shards aimed at obliterating Kang Yu. The prison floor shatters from the sheer force. Kang Yu's eyes reflect the horrifying power of Adam, his glowing red form. Adam smirks, his red energy coalescing into a menacing orb, ready to consume Kang Yu. Adam is completely enveloped in red energy, preparing for his final devastating attack against Kang Yu. Adam unleashes a devastating explosion of red energy toward Kang Yu, with intent to kill. Kang Yu launches himself forward, desperate to escape the blast zone. His hand reaches out, seeking purchase. Adam dodges the explosion with ease. He laughs maniacally, holding the red orb he used for the attack. Adam taunts Kang Yu, confidently claiming he can't attack his energy. Then a sinister thought dawns on him, "Oh, I just got a great idea." Adam grins, showing his teeth, holding the red orb. "Will you be unable to attack me if I eat it?" Adam finds the red energy orb too large to swallow in one go, so he decides to compress it. Kang Yu screams as Adam begins to compress the orb. The concentrated energy starts to radiate outwards, shaking the environment. The compression complete, the red orb begins to distort. Adam slams the energy down on Kang Yu, creating a devastating explosion. Adam, now covered in red energy, stands amidst the shattered prison floor. Adam's red energy form pulses, drawing power from somewhere. He seems to have found allies to help him. Adam stands over Kang Yu, ready to strike. Suddenly, the prison seals engage around Adam, glowing with blue energy. Despite the blue energy seals, Adam's red aura remains strong, showing his power. Kang Yu is bloodied and hurt. The seals have activated. A young girl and two guards are shown. The young girl repeats, "Ah, ah," admiring what she's seeing from afar. Kang Yu is confused and thinks, "So beautiful, what a..." From afar, observers express pity, but agree the fight will never end peacefully. It may soon be over. Kang Yu is bloodied and struggling to stand. Adam stands above Kang Yu, unfazed by the blue energy seals. The dust settles as Adam prepares his next attack on the wounded Kang Yu. Kangyu struggles in the wreckage, surrounded by Adam's devastating red energy. His plan falters. A crowd of people watch the fight with worry, wondering what is unfolding. Adam's laughter echoes throughout the ruined prison. The fight is far from over. Kangyu smiles through the pain. Just how many skills do you have? He thinks. You're really impossible to defeat. Adam kneels looking down at Kangyu. He asks mockingly, so, how was it, Seo Kangyu? How does killing someone feel? Adam looks down at Kangyu with a sneer. You feel as disappointed as I do, right? Shut that mouth of yours. Adam mocks Kangyu bathed in red energy. He asks if Kangyu feels refreshed after their fight. Adam's red eyes narrow as he observes Kangyu, then accuses him. Trying to keep your powers suppressed this whole time, he smirks. Because you had to journey with those pieces of trash, right? Adam stands above Kangyu, sneering. Kangyu is bloodied and injured as he stares back. You know nothing. Adam smirks, his red eyes blazing. He taunts Kangyu, confident in his overwhelming power and superior skill set. Kangyu reaches his limit as he wonders if becoming like Sinka is his solution. Kangyu is gravely injured and on the ground. Would I be able to defeat you? Adam's eyes burn red as he declares Kangyu will die, not escape. The observers watch in anticipation as Adam's attack lands. They are helping Adam achieve his final form. From a distance, Jaya watches with concern and wonders what is happening inside the prison. A new challenger appears, screaming Seungwon while channeling purple energy. Red energy pierces Kangyu, but he stares intensely back at Adam, refusing to yield to the pain. Kangyu screams, trapped within a prison of red energy. Her bandages are soaked with blood. Suddenly, a woman's voice pierces through the air, calling out Seungwon. But before she can act, a woman appears behind her and orders her to step aside. Heal him now. Seungwon lies defeated, while Miss Tia reaches for him with concern. Kangyu is severely injured, though still alive. Adam observes that Seungwon has impeccable combat instincts. Adam declares it's done. Above an injured Seungwon, he then raises his arm, red chains crackling with energy. Adam is impressed by Kangyu's ability, but his assistants worry, what should we do about Seo Kangyu now? Adam asks what else, his scarred arm tightens. One of the assistants says we need. Before anyone can react, Miss Tia crouches down to Seungwon, her eyes glowing with an eerie light. Suddenly, above Seungwon's body, a disembodied voice declares, I'd like to talk to him. A lone figure stands amongst the ruins, seemingly unfazed by what's happening. Adam's eyes glow red. A sphere of red energy sits alone on the ground. He stands nearby it. He touches the sphere with his fingertips. Adam clutches the sphere, his eyes burning with red energy. What is he planning to do next? From a swirling purple portal, Kangyu's name echoes. She falls through, determined to reach Seungwon. Miss Tia pleads, it's not too late yet, come with us. Miss Tia looks down, devastated. She begins, but the words catch in her throat. Adam summons a powerful barrier around himself. It seems negotiations have broken down, he declares. Adam, surrounded by a golden barrier, focuses on recovering his energy. He coolly asks, any objections? The group present agrees. We all agree unanimously, they say as they watch events unfold. An old man says he feels sorry for Seungwon but fears him alive. The young man grins. Nearby, a muscular man says he is sure that Seungwon will be able to entertain him. He is excited to see what will happen next. From high above, the man in a white suit shouts, get out of my way. The earth trembles as something powerful descends. A massive fist crashes down, ready to deliver a devastating blow. The fist connects, the white suit figure slams the ground, targeting Adam. With Hyro's attack, B3 and B4 criminals launch their attacks on Kangyu. It seems much time has passed. Seungwon lies defeated, clutching his chest. Adam, clad in armor, advances. He declares, all right then, let's end this. Adam clutches a bloody heart-like object. The ground below begins to distort and crack. As Seungwon reaches out, a voice calls out Sinka, who is being called. A girl with glowing eyes stares up at Adam's armored figure. Didn't you say you'd be stronger, Seungwon? The girl with glowing eyes looks at Adam. You know, for the first time, I have a dream. The order rings out, defeat Seo Kangyu. A girl's eyes widen in shock. Adam refuses to kill Seungwon himself. His team declares they will kill him now and go back. The purple-eyed woman smiles wickedly, looking at the group. All of you promised to listen to what I said. Miss Tia hugs Seungwon close as the team watch from the portals. Do you want me to support you? From the ground, a voice calls out weakly, Seo Kang-yu, when we meet again. A declaration echoes, I'll be the victor, during the EMP attack at Luculus B3 and B4 criminals. As the conflict rages on, the announcer declares, and 3B5 criminals escaped from prison. A figure in the distance looks on as the bandaged man cackles maniacally. The world's about to become so much noisier. In the near future, Sinka's actions would shake the very foundations of Earth. A mysterious creature appears repeating Myeom. The woman is shocked by it before she's cut off saying but. Before the woman can speak, a powerful blow sends her flying. The Myeom creature watches unfazed. A bright light appears with the text, A new world. The Alpha world welcomes you. A woman appears between two burly figures, happily greeting everyone. I'm Sinka. Sinka introduces her guests, Cannies and Gato, as the question of Alpha world is raised. The man speaks of building a world to save mankind with Miss Sinka as its Eve. Sinka reveals the first condition to join the Alpha world, possess strong abilities. Sinka's criteria become disturbingly clear. One must not defend the unselected. Third condition, breeding. The question of the unqualified is raised. Sinka proclaims they deserve death. Sinka affirms that they must be executed. Anyone who is unselected will meet their end. Sinka, flanked by her allies, declares those unchosen will face execution. The selection of neo-humans for Alpha World begins with invitations being sent out. Rejection means execution. Sinka declares that the selection was by her, their future Eve, before bidding farewell. Sinka appears to be communicating. In another location, the weird pink creature repeats the same phrase, Myeom 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 Myeom. Suddenly, a bright flash fills the area, accompanied by a strange sound. After the strange flash, a group sits around a large table. Okay, one states, in regards to the Luculus prison escape. The prison escape was streamed to the whole world on WSC, Bezit World President. The WSC views data on Sinka, allies Cannies and Gato, and a danger portal. The WSC learns the woman who used the EMP attack is unknown to the Hero Association. Before the WSC continues, they need to clarify a few important details first. The EINHEIT Harmony Party's leader is questioned about granting execution rights, causing incredible chaos and confusion. Udariti, ex-chairman of the Hero Association, states he would have done the same. The shadowy figures believe Sinka went to find Seo Kang-yu. Don't you agree, Elgido? Elgido, Justice Minister, feels giving individuals execution rights is wrong. It was unique. Boda, the Fire Commissioner, worries about the people's suffering. We're already suffering, a woman replies in disagreement. Crumb, the Police Commissioner, wonders if this is war or just a prison break. Guerra, National Defense Vice Minister, looks serious. Udariti is furious that they invited danger by sparing wanted criminals. The council members argue that the world has gone downhill since Layasa became the Hero Association chairman. One states that the heroes back then were better. The council member claims the heroes Layasa led were not of sound mind. Udariti questions their claim with a so. The council member questions if being a hero publicly is all that matters. He claims heroes became villains after Layasa took charge. The council member states that the hero Udariti envisions is different from the current reality. They're obsessed with an ideal world. Udariti says Layasa at the World Security Council meeting, if she were here. Udariti ponders what Layasa would have said. The Hero Association leader is vacant. The council member pauses deep in thought. A weighty silence fills the room. A person asks about the WSC meeting's progress. The answer is simple, not at all. The council member bangs his fist. We need to kill them all, it's all Rayasa's fault. He demands to know their plan. The WSC is divided. Those in favor of correction include the Harmony Party. The council is separated, those in favor of punishment and the neutral party. Outnumbered, they need a new plan. With the chairman position vacant, opportunity arises. If there are 3 on each side, they'll be able to make a decision. The council reveals that Seo Kangyu was a former member of Equality. Sinka addresses the silhouettes flanking her, sure that other people have already started making moves as well. The game has begun. One council member confirms Kangyu's past closeness to Rayasa. The elder notes how the situation has changed. A car drives down the road. "Let's go meet Seo Kangyu," someone says. Seo Kangyu is being operated on. Kangyu slowly opens his eyes. The surgery seems to have been successful. The muscular man laughs, stating he used to think the same as Kangyu. He tells her she will find the answer. Kangyu pauses, surprised. He repeats the question in his head, "You want me to kill people?" He seems hesitant. Kangyu defiantly states that he'd rather quit being a hero than kill. She reveals her sister is a death row criminal. She argues that despite the crime, her sister deserves a chance to atone. He begins to wonder why can't asterisk heroes kill villains, or why heroes must kill villains. The man questions what it means to be human. He declares to save everyone. The woman smiles eerily, stating that Kangyu will surely understand soon. A photo of Kangyu is displayed at a memorial. Amidst the flowers and fallen feathers, a single phrase echoes, "Leave without telling me the answer." The prison inspector smiles. She believes it's her duty to tell criminals what they've done wrong before execution. The prison inspector says the law judges people. He believes prison inspectors perform their given judgment, hence executions. The prison inspector is ready to continue. He states his responsibilities to the room. The prison inspector calls out, "Seo Kangyu." He holds a bloody swirling mass, asking if Kangyu finds it fascinating. He hears the prison inspector's frustrating words echo in his head, since everyone's still saying this kind of bullshit. The prison inspector stares down at Kangyu, asking, "Right." Kangyu is seen covered in what seems to be blood. He hears a woman's voice say, "You've woken up, are you all right?" A concerned woman looks at Kangyu. Kangyu gasps, sweat dripping down his face, remembering Miss Tia's schoolgirl outfit. He says, "I'm sorry, I should have gone to help, but..." Covering his eyes, Kangyu says, "It's fine." Miss Tia looks at him, concerned. He is interrupted by Miss Tia, who asks if he's okay. She heard about his task to execute criminals. He says, "Actually, I'm not okay at all." Miss Tia calls out Kangyu. Kangyu grits his teeth, realizing that he couldn't do it. He questions if Lippus came to tell him the same. A woman with bunny ears, wearing a suggestive outfit, proclaims she's a prison inspector. It's decided that a new hero association is needed, with heroes for a new equality. She states that they're thinking of choosing Kangyu as association chairman. A menacing man states heroes should take care of other heroes and that he'll do what he must. He calls out to Kangyu, agreeing with him. The suited man stands over Kangyu's bed as the bunny girl looks on. The old prison inspector states that Kangyu is the new prison inspector. The bunny girl says Utariti, seemingly surprised. The bunny girl announces she'll soon become Hero Association chairman. She plans to involve heroes in criminal executions. Kangyu is in disbelief, questioning if he's really speaking to the World Party representative. He'll step down soon. Kangyu's hospital room is visited by Utariti and the suited man. He states that he came to talk about the Hero Association chairman position, but it's no longer needed. He wishes Kangyu a speedy recovery. Utariti tells the bunny girl to watch. "Do you think anyone will elect you?" The prison inspector menacingly grins as the bunny girl calls out, "Gangyu." Kangyu is tired. The man's red eyes stare down at the bunny girl. She's speechless, seemingly in shock. She notes that everyone is moving, assuming that Kangyu will be searched for. He believes organizations rely too much on one person. The WSC will discuss Kangyu's execution and execution rights. The bunny girl states that, according to law, Kangyu is wrong. She asks what he intends to do. The figures declare they need to punish the luckless prison warden. She asks if this isn't a special situation. An unknown figure shouts, "Blah, blah, blah." He claims they aren't providing information or solutions, just meaningless ideals. The man questions, "Ideal situations, I already suggested a solution." Others present the fire brigade, the army, and the police as solutions. He proclaims he never agreed to capturing criminals with the hero association. The menacing man's solution is met with disbelief. Uteridi is asked for a proposal. The suited man asks, then let's have a vote. The bunny girl seems surprised. The man demands a national vote on whether Seo Kangyu should be granted the right to execute. A vote will be held on whether Seo Kangyu should be executed. As the meeting continues, tensions rise. One man argues it's too dangerous to leave the decision to a vote. The first man accuses the second of stalling because he's afraid of the vote's outcome. Am I wrong? He asks. A man at the table asks if the man in charge is their president. After much discussion, the man demands, let's do the vote. Time passes. The woman announces the results. 88% agree to the execution, 12% object. Tension fills the room. The landslide win for Seo Kangyu's execution is a natural outcome. For those who agree, this incident is a declaration of war. The man states all heroes will be granted the authority to execute individuals. The opposition argues Kangyu's emotions are affecting his decisions. The first man argues it would be too dangerous to give him execution authority. The old man smirks, revealing his hidden intentions behind the vote. That's what they think. The old man promises to accommodate the results to satisfy everyone. Another man shouts, bullshit, satisfy everyone. Arguments continue, but the man demands Seo Kangyu be brought before them. The title card appears. It's been a while, the man says, looking out the window. The name Seo Kangyu is spoken aloud, his face set with determination. One man informs the other he's heard the news. A question is posed, what will he do? He will follow the vote. The man declares he would execute them all. He pauses, posing a question. What if the vote was reversed? The man's eyes glow red. If that happened, I would have killed them all, he says, filled with rage. The man pauses, a glint in his eye. All right, one more thing. He asks if Rayasa was here, what would she have done instead? The man suggests asking Rayasa herself if she were here. The other responds with a simple yes. The man has one more question for the prison guard. Once all of this is over, will you return to being a hero? His coworker walks away while Kang-ho looks at him. I don't know. A special law passed for Kangyu, giving him the authority to execute criminals. The speaker addresses the room, referencing the luckless prison break and future terrorist activities. The old man smirks, declaring, great. With this as the start, we'll return to how things used to be. Water drops onto the pregnant man's stomach, a subtle but significant detail. Kang-ho sits in the dark, clutching a white box and crying. Gang-ho, he whispers, grief etched on his face. Miss Tia asks if they are ready. Kangyu is tied up, she calls them her executioners. Not long after, the text states, right before a glimpse of Miss Tia and Kangyu. A blue circle appeared while a letter was being delivered in Spain and Portugal. The council's decision is presented as an invitation. People are crossing a street, seemingly unaware. People in the city look up as the sky begins to crack open to reveal a new world. The oldie barrier has been shattered. People are being blown away by the explosion. The man calls them a fool and demands to know if they accepted the invitation. Miss Tia states that if they can't survive this attack, they don't deserve to join them. People are gathering outside. A woman's image appears on a screen. She smiles, greeting them all. Hi everyone, I'm Sinka. Miss Tia smiles, her glowing eyes gleaming with malice. The execution will begin. The text declares, for those with the genes that have not been selected. Tension rises as the selected prepare for a new world. Kang-ho in his guard uniform salutes, his glowing red eyes filled with newfound resolve. Following the recent prison incident, a file reveals a Swede is a summoning-type ability user. A Swede is a villain previously captured by Mago from Equality. He can engrave stolen summon abilities as tattoos on his skin. The explosion erupts before a Swede. Not enough, it's way too weak, he says dismissively. It turns out he can copy summoning abilities. A Swede realizes his mistake. He should have stolen Mago's attack type ability. That villain, she's a hoe physical type. Jai Yuge from Equality captured her, but she can transform into a fox demon. The fox demon laughs, standing atop a pile of corpses. Where can I find someone who can tame me? She wonders aloud. Hyun Juyung, a villain with a special ability type, was captured by Hub from Equality. A Swede smirks, uttering the word Zhejiai, summoning a new ability. A Swede has summoned something massive. Is this the being who is able to summon demons? Back in Luculus prison, another villain is revealed. Moors, a special type captured by the hero Tomo from Equality. The narrator comments on the woman's special ability as a man cries for help. She says, "You're so noisy." The man realizes it was indeed right. Another man screams in agony below. A Swede screams in agony as the girl responds, "Genes that weren't chosen are lowly from birth." The narrator believes her ability is very complicated. The Hero Association has mobilized. The president orders the firefighters to rescue civilians first. The army and police are to protect the civilians. The subordinates tell the woman and a Swede that they are too weak. They will need the heroes again. El Jito asks where Seo Gang Yu is. The response says Warden Jo Si-yoon headed there after seeing the broadcast. The meeting room is silent as everyone ponders their foe's intentions. One person asks, "We still haven't fired her. We still don't know." Miss Tia reveals her goal: eliminate the unchosen and uplift those who accepted her offer for the Alpha world. Miss Tia explains they'll start small and give others a taste. Focus on recruiting, execution later. The unchosen can die anytime. Miss Tia gleefully announces, "Hey, hey," as someone screams, "Stop it," in the distance. The man says they have warmed up their bodies enough and will go to Eve's missions. The fox demon replies, "Okay." The villains are destroying the city, certain the heroes will soon arrive. The woman questions, "You're out of line. Are you going to ignore Eve's orders? What will you do?" A Swede summons a massive three-legged crow. Miss Tia believes he won't listen even if asked. A Swede says, "Do whatever." Someone eagerly asks to join in, while another threatens to report to Eve. A Swede sighs, realizing nothing has changed since he escaped prison. He is annoyed because his ability isn't getting stronger. A Swede looks down at his tattooed arm, realizing his power grows with destruction. "This is a cursed talent I have to keep stealing." A Swede glances down. Fox Demon's massive paw slams down near a man. A plush bunny explodes outward with a destructive force, devastating the city. Someone suddenly questions a Swede's identity, but he remains unfazed. "You haven't changed even after coming out of prison." The bunny girl yells at a Swede, questioning if he really learned nothing in there. A Swede reaches out saying Lupus is on time, then asks if Mago is dead. Lisbon Ability Academy looms in the distance. Will new heroes rise here? A student raises his hand, fear evident on his face. "Teacher, I'm scared." The Ability Academy teacher reassures everyone, promising to protect them and go to the shelter. A Swede appears to be casting a summoning ability in a school classroom. The bunny girl's eyes glow red with excitement. "Excellent, what an amazing teacher." The frightened students scream as Moors appears ready to fight. "You're all so noisy, A Swede asks if she recognizes him, saying it's embarrassing. He tells them to leave. A Swede's summoning appears to be failing, as a man shouts he won't let them have the children. A Swede glares at the bunny girl and the students, his eyes filled with rage. "You need to be taught some manners." With glowing eyes, the bunny girl realizes her plan has worked. Bingo. After the meal and mail incident, Ryasa and Mago founded Ability Academy. They would teach them how to blend into society and control their abilities. Someone is making a move. Her hat flies off as she looks up. Suddenly a voice echoes, "Manner Zone." A hat drops toward the floor with great speed. Suddenly silence falls. A strange force covers the mouths of the students. "Quiet," booms a voice. More special ability etiquette has been activated. Everyone is now quiet. "It's finally quiet now," a woman says. Moore's ability only works on those he deems of lower status than himself. A voice threatens them, if you try anything funny, I'll kill you. It's an ability that preys on the weak. The invited children step forward. The woman states that they are all special types and will help the queen create the world. The students look at each other, concerned and frightened. She asks what their answer is and then questions if they are talking about the queen. The student yells in horror, realizing the queen wants to kill those without abilities. Another student sadly remarks that their parents are also without abilities. Their teacher preached tolerance, but his words have a dark underside. The children refuse to join the queen. Then die, she responds menacingly. A glowing barrier descends on the children, trapping them. A monstrous entity emerges, its menacing eyes set on its prey. The monster roars, preparing to attack. The students look on, trapped and terrified by the impending doom. The woman realizes that Miss Tia wants Prof as her bodyguard. She thinks it'd be a waste to kill him. The woman looks confident. Moors, we know all about you even when you were young. Stop, she pauses, then states, I guess Tomo told you guys about me. The girl raises her hand, stating, it's mannerless to talk about a lady's past. The woman declares she's here on the queen's orders, to choose people for the alpha world. She commands they surrender the children. Prof grits his teeth, blood trickling down his chin. It's because I'm a teacher. Prof possesses great defensive power, capable of withstanding attacks from B3 or B4 criminals. He was always considered a fifth-tier hero when Utariti was chairman. The hero is questioned, how long do you intend to do this? They recall that Prof's power was not destructive enough to kill villains, but after Rayasa became chairman. The woman questions Prof, do you want to become a teacher at Ability Academy? He wonders if he's being fired. She replies there is no other hero more amazing than Prof. Miss Tia stares down at Prof, calling him the hero of heroes. She asks why he would risk his life for others. A voice says Miss Tia has a plan to persuade the students using Moors. The story of Ability Academy is one born from the ashes of war. Society has collapsed. Miss Tia says sacrifices were made to stabilize society. Prof asks what that has to do with her question. Miss Tia remarks that if the queen's delusion becomes reality, chaos will ensue. The woman declares that if society fails again, she will ensure that. Children who suffered like you will keep appearing, the man says as the boy looks on. A disembodied voice echoes with rage, what the hell do you even know about me? The woman proclaims they know everything about Prof. A student yells, don't be ridiculous. Prof looks up, surrounded by strange, floating objects. He's trapped. Prof, enraged, responds, you keep saying things that you don't even know about. A student yells, teacher. Prof struggles, feeling upset by the attack. He coughs and a menacing voice echoes, all of you are too. A chilling voice commands them all to die. Prof is trapped. The voice proclaims that Prof is about to fight a B3 criminal. The students cower, realizing the danger they are in. As the chilling order echoes, Moors, Prof appears to be getting attacked. Prof is trapped and is getting attacked. A sinister voice shouts, call that crazy B******. The officer stands over Kang Yu's prone body, his boot poised. Crazy bitch, another guard yells, are you talking about our queen? Adam smirks, it includes you too. Kang Yu, enraged, yells, you little, impudent bastard. Adam towers over Kang Yu, ready to strike. Suddenly, he's being attacked by glowing chains. He had forgotten about the power he borrowed from Tome. Adam's punch shatters the chains binding him. Debris flies as he prepares to retaliate against the mysterious attacker. Adam's fist crashes into the unseen attacker, a deafening roar erupts. A woman with pink hair looks on in shock. Adam looms over a group, calling out, Prof. A voice responds, why, yes. Adam, unfazed, demands, get the kids out of here. The teachers and children lay terrified, realizing the ability that was cast on us hasn't deactivated yet. Adam's shockwave blasts through the terrified teachers and children. They cower against the prison bars. The prof is shocked as Adam yells for the children to run. Adam orders all right, let's go everyone. He stands over Kangyu, foot poised to strike. Kangyu grunts in pain as Adam grips her throat, towering over her. I'll say this one more time. Adam activates a new power, Lady Mode. Debris floats as he holds Kangyu. Adam, as Lady Mode, sighs in relief. It's been a while since I've appeared. The red energy intensifies, and Adam's glowing eyes narrow menacingly at the mysterious group. Adam, still in Lady Mode, declares Lady first. The red energy gathers, forming a menacing umbrella-like blade. The area is labeled Lady Zone. A single umbrella appears to protect them. Adam sighs as he senses her presence, remarking, "To think you'd come to me. You sure are unlucky." Adam's energy crackles as the words echo. Lady Mode, Moore's original appearance. When Lady Mode is activated, those who recognize Moore's as a lady would be affected by her special ability. Adam's Lady Mode surprises everyone. They didn't expect it to work against Kangyu or Sinka's dimension abilities. Moore's needed time for Sinka's plans. She was ready to die buying it for them. Lady Mode scoffs, claiming, "Looks like you have no intention of bringing her here." She finds it amusing. Adam, consumed by red energy, states he can't believe you threw away such an opportunity. An unknown person cries for him to wait. Kangyu tries to buy time. She yells that she knows where the queen is. Adam replies, "Nah, I don't need that." Kangyu realizes Adam wants to find a psychometric user for the plan. Lady Mode questions Adam's resolve. "Even if you go there, can you win?" Adam's hand glows as he says, "I knew it." Kangyu, holding the umbrella, thinks, "I have to commit suicide." A voice echoes, "Hikil." An unseen power shatters Kangyu's umbrella. Her eyes widen in alarm. Red energy surrounds Adam and Kangyu as Miss Tia appears behind them. Is she an enemy? Lady Mode taunts, "You really wanted to meet me, huh? I guess you had a change of heart." A woman cries, "My queen." Tears stream down Kangyu's face as she shouts, "It's too dangerous here." Miss Tia smiles, surrounded by red energy. "Wow, full power as soon as we meet. I guess you haven't changed your mind." Adam glares at Miss Tia, consumed by rage. "I'll use every ounce of strength within me to kill you." Adam, still in Lady Mode, chuckles, "That's so scary, yet I am not upset." The woman calls out for Moore's, claiming she will handle things. She agrees, her expression twisted in devotion. Suddenly, she's impaled from behind by a dark, jagged object. Queen. She cries out as the dark figure appears behind her, "I'm too late." Coughing, the woman is struck. The students of Ability Academy scream, fear in their eyes. The man shouts for everyone to move quickly. The woman is struck suddenly, clutching her chest and whispering, "Not." The students are horrified by what has occurred. A student gasps in shock, "She's the one from the textbook." Miss Tia clutches her chest, blood staining her clothes. Miss Tia is surprised by the attack, exclaiming, "Wow." A voice echoes, calling. Adam declares, "This place will be your grave." Miss Tia wonders aloud if he needs Mode 0 to use this technique. Miss Tia states, "I think you're pushing yourself too hard," but she's distracted by the dark energy. Adam smirks, preparing to launch an array of deadly, jagged energy attacks. Miss Tia smirks, "Heh, as expected, your ability doesn't work on you." Adam is wrapped in dark energy. Canny's end. The students are shocked. Adam is above, ready to strike down. One asks Sinka what the situation is, as another wonders if it's too difficult. They should focus on buying time. The students worry about Adam's technique. Another student chimes in, saying that running away might be their only option. An attack is launched. A student reaches out. What? One replies, "I told you, didn't I?" Adam declares that the location will be her grave, Dark Heaven Prison. The space is sealed. Sinka, who watched the fight from outside, can use her ability now. She can extract Seungwon from within. Miss Tia realizes she's trapped in Kangyu's space. Now she can't escape. This is a really ridiculous ability. Adam's eyes glow red as he unleashes his dark energy upon Miss Tia. A student gasps, recognizing the attack, Mode 0. Adam's space is filled with sharp, dark energy, ready to tear Miss Tia apart. A subordinate acknowledges Sinka, "I think you need to release our leashes." Trapped and with no escape, one says they must kill him to survive. Another agrees, believing Seungwon will understand. Sinka says, okay, the leashes. She plans to take over the students' bodies. Miss Tia is in shock. She wonders aloud what's happening as Adam's allies approach. Miss Tia is surrounded by Adam's allies. She's completely caught off guard. A chilling declaration echoes, unrivaled in the world. The subordinates watch on, their expressions filled with worry and shock. Adam declares that no one in the world can rival him. He states that anyone who opposes him opposes the world. Kang Yu looks on. Adam's dark world surrounds them. He asks, does she want to be unrivaled? Adam states, you're strong but you're not unrivaled in the world. Miss Tia is confused. Adam calmly states he could make it true for her. Miss Tia is shocked and asks if he's gone senile. Miss Tia is surprised and shouts, where the F***ck did that old man come from? Adam's attack is ready. Adam says to Miss Tia, men are talking, women shouldn't interrupt. Then he says an old man like him should. Miss Tia's eyes glow with dark energy as she says, get lost. One student yells Miss Sinka, as another makes a strange noise. Miss Tia curses her situation as she struggles. Miss Tia is shocked, saying she's dying. Adam smiles, claiming he's standing normally. The fox demon yells, go to hell, before unleashing her ability. Her energy explodes outwards, engulfing the area in a burst of raw power. It looks devastating. The fox demon shouts to Oldie, calling him an old man ready to die. Oldie simply replies, ho. The fox demon recognizes Oldie's strength, scoffing that he could even defeat her. The fox demon declares that both Oldie and the young girl have a problem. What could it be? The energy shatters around Oldie and the girl. He falls as energy blades fly towards the fox demon. Oldie clenches his fist, confidently stating that she relies too much on her ability. The fox demon scoffs that Oldie believes she relies on her ability. Cug. The fox demon declares that her body, the vessel of her soul, is true strength. She unleashes a devastating attack. Oldie suddenly powers up and prepares to attack, looking confident. What is he planning? Oldie confidently says, ho, as the fox demon's energy attack is launched at him. Oldie looks up defiantly, and the fox demon says her subordinates have trained themselves. Seo Kang Yu appears above the battlefield, ready to fight. Her spatial ability is activated as she prepares to face the fox demon's next attack. He was surprised to see Seo Kang Yu, but quickly decided on his next move. He announces that he will work with Kingston, as others are flung around. Above ground, officials confirm contact with Seo Kang Yu. They remark Kingston has always been eccentric and seems to have found someone new he's interested in. One official questions if Seo Kang Yu is in danger, but is reassured by another officer. Back above ground, people sit behind a table. Is someone else? They say with anticipation. The fox demon scoffs at the idea of a textbook containing information about her. What's next? The fox demon, enraged, yells about it upsetting her. Kingston replies, it's not just you. The fox demon asks if it's to mock the losers. No, he says. After hearing about Rayasa and Mago's ability academy, a prison officer seeks them out. Nice to meet you, he says. A prison officer introduces himself as Seo Kang Ho. He says, A voice booms, asking if criminology will be added to the academy's curriculum. A voice from above says it's important to understand. That's ridiculous. The prison officer mutters mores. He questions Prof about conversing with monsters. Udariti states, I should have fired you. Another questions him, Udariti, before he starts talking. A woman says the students have been educated wrong. She'll teach them correctly. The fox demon believes criminals are shaped by their environment. Udariti adjusts his tie, deep in thought about this. The fox demon declares some criminals are just born that way. Is that truly the case? Tied up, Miss Tia declares mutants of society, like cancer lumps, must be removed. The panel says need to be cut off completely, while Adam prepares. Oldie is furious, I'm a cancer lump, in this world that's wrong. The injured woman bleeding shouts, shut up, she's tired of the excuses to come. Oldie clenches his fist, sneering, you'd still be trash even in a new world. The cruel words pierce the air. The panel shifts, revealing the grand library where Moors awaits the villain's next target. He continues to what your victims and their families have suffered through. He checks his expensive watch. Oldie vows to inflict maximum pain. The woman stares back, awaiting Moors's arrival. Utariti checks his watch, saying, if 10 minutes is enough. Oldie, bruised but defiant, screams, bring it on. A blue energy attack hits the kneeling figure. Bloody and battered, Oldie shouts, scumbag, as a red sphere surrounds him. Adam's attack connects, leaving Oldie battered and bleeding. A skill is activated, acceleration shown in a bubble below. Oldie is hit by an acceleration attack. He begins to scream in pain as blood spills. Adam's hand glows with power. Oldie screams as the blue energy slams into him, his face contorted in agony, blood splattering. Adam stands over Oldie, bloodied from the attack. Are you in pain? The pain is unbearable and Oldie can only manage a strangled, before erupting into a full, agonized scream. Oldie is trapped in Adam's red sphere. Adam looms, the power surging around them. Oldie is shown within Adam's sphere, powerless, he is about to be defeated. Adam, now resembling a gentleman, states, ladies first, as he unleashes his acceleration skill.